Hello, friends.
Hello.
What's up?
I thought you were just gonna...
No.
Do
okay,
what?
that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don's out of his mind.
I'm out of his mind.
We're so sorry.
Yeah, I'm out of my mind.
Are
it's
you
fine.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Having stroke already?
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. We're Not Great RPG. This is Tales of Settandor.
And I hope you like Christmas.
I hope you like Christmas, because we've decorated for the holidays. The tree's off screen, so I'll have to fix that, because it literally can't be seen.
Oh, yeah, you can only see, like, a bowl.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's even obscured by the candle, too.
Speaking of things
you
that
can't
can't be
even see
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move this for now, so that way I can see Lawrence's face. But here's the tree,
I
chat.
thought you were going to put it right in front of you. I'm going to move this so we can
Just
see
right in front of the
Hello
microphone.
there. I'll put this.
You should just get a tree hat and just wear the tree the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever is DM has to have a tree hat.
I like that.
It's not even Christmas. Well, it's December 1st, so we're past Thanksgiving, so we're safe.
It's
Counts.
December 1st, which means it's Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, all of December is Christmas.
That's
As
right.
long as we don't play Christmas music.
But yeah, this is Tales of Settandor, one of our homebrew campaigns. So we're gonna go around the table real quick, introduce who we are, and then I will read the recap, and we'll get into the fun. So I am Don. I DM this campaign.
I'm John, and I play Ukubo.
I'm Kelsey, and I play Brina.
I'm Paul and I play Arthas.
I'm Sarah, and I play Curio.
I'm Lawrence, and I play Hallam Farstrider.
I'm hoping at one point you'll just like stare into the camera and not say anything. But for the people listening to the podcast, we'll need to like have a voiceover and clarifying. Lawrence is staring directly, real golf voice.
Sure, yes.
He's prepping for his shifting.
Yeah, one of these times.
Wonderful shift. Anyway, let me read the recap from last week. Last week's episode, What Do I See? Arthas sees his family living room where a younger self sits on a red crimson carpet with a golden center stacking blocks. A small girl laughs and kicks them over. His father sits in a large armchair polishing his golden sword with a rag by the fireplace. On the other side of the room are two humanoid figures, arms wrapped around each other, faces obscured by the shadow cast by the fireplace. Arthas turns for a moment and turns back. He now sees a large room below him through the window with humanoid figures tinkering with and carrying several cubes, the same ones that Ukubo and crew inspected in Navalon. On the floor of this building is the insignia of a large green eye. In the room with you, Arthas, is his father sitting behind a large wooden desk in a red leather armchair writing something with a large quill pen. He smiles at Arthas, and as Arthas blinks, the scene changes back and he is once more looking into his family home as the small girl knocks the blocks over once more. Arthas opens his eyes and says that he does not recognize this place nor any of the things in it. He says that he has never been there and is unsure as to why his vision was interrupted. He remembers his family home but not this strange building, though the wall does match from one of his previous visions. Hallam reveals that he saw the green eye for the first time before he left his home in Ramshorn and that he came to Navalon due to the voices that he hears in his head. He has been here about a month, taking the ship to Navalon after the river appeared. Ukubo reveals that his parents worshipped Sylvanus, the Forest Father, aka Forest Daddy, or Tree Daddy, and that they asked him why he cursed them with Ukubo, a child that has mysterious powers and harms those around him. Arthas helps Ukubo to pray with his totem. Ukubo sees a memory of himself in the Navalon woods playing with a small elvish boy with bright amber eyes. As they duck around the trees and Ukubo makes his signature "ha" noise, his parents beckon him towards them and the memory fades out. The boy in his memory looks to be about 10 years old, and Ukubo was about 2 to 3 years old, one of his first memories. The trees look healthy, except there are some black spotting on the bark. Ukubo opens his eyes and speaks his name in Giant to the totem. He hears the name boom back. Ukubo says Brina's parents' name, and they boom back, but her sister's does not. Brina tries the name that Melody had given her, Moonstone. Melody Moonstone booms back, as does Brina Moonstone. Elran Moonstone does not. Arthas Sunborn booms back. Hallam Farstrider does not. The names Abram and Juice boom back. Arthas lights the totem on fire and Ukubo pushes it towards the container of cubes. A force field appears around both and passes through each other. Ukubo then smashes the orbs through the force field as the totem passes in. As the blue-gray orb is smashed, the group hears the rain stop outside. Arthas pulls out his perpetual sundial and it is not working. There is no time. The group leaves and heads back to the boat. Hallam heads down the hall to his own room and the rest proceeds to theirs. Ukubo finds out that Aelred is reading a book called The Crow on the Rock and is about a crow that needs help to find its way home, and a boy helps him. After the boy is described as not having amber eyes, Ukubo loses interests. The group pillow fights for a while and then rests for the night. During the fight, Ukubo casts spiritual guardians and makes 30 small Ukubos holding pillows that fight for him. Hallam is interrupted by Captain Broadsides knocking at his door. He tells Hallam that there was an incident and he needs him to get more of the metal barred walls that he had been delivering to them and that they need them by tomorrow. Hallam heads directly to the workshop of Ecthel. The man that he received them from breaks in and sleeps there waiting for him to arrive in the morning. They awaken the next morning and the sun is shining, the sundial is once again working and says 7 a.m. now. The group goes to find Lamoral, who is by the lake fishing, completely naked as per usual. Hallam awakes and waits as Ecthel enters his workshop. He gets more of these walls and heads back out. Hallam realizes that Ecthel matches the description of the man with amber eyes that Ukubo had given before. Ecthel tells him that he is from Van Wy, and Hallam leaves. The rest of the group walk up to Lamoral and finds that his eye is completely healed over. The eyelid is not there, it is just smooth skin. Ukubo immediately runs to Lameral's tent and searches for tracks to see if anyone might have traveled there and magically affected Lamoral overnight. He does not find any new tracks. He runs back and the group sees Hallam walking through town carrying a bundle of metal barred walls. As the group walks towards him, Ukubo casts water walking on Lamoral and tells him to go onto the lake and try fishing. Lamoral excitedly runs out and stands a few feet out on top of the lake, on top of the water, and fishes. As Ukubo and the group walks away, Brina holds a moment and then casts not message. What was the spell that you cast?
Sending.
Sending.
I'll have to correct that. Sending to Melody. She sends her, I'm in Navalon. I found magical orbs in cube. Where are you? Are you my mom? Friend has a totem from Navalon Woods. Know anything? A few moments go by and she hears back, Brina, in Wolfpine. Had to leave the forest. Sorry for leaving you. I don't think I am mom. Come see me, the Nimble-Toed Inn. Hallam tells the group that these walls need to get onto the boat, but he doesn't know what they are used for. He and Curio walk to the ship, and Hallam takes the walls into one of the cabins and lays them on top of the bed. Around this room are several nautical tools and decorations, along with a glass bottle ship inscribed with the name The Shining Stone. A ship wheel on the wall is engraved with the same name. Hallam privately tells Captain Broadsides not to leave until he's returned, as he has business to take care of in town briefly. As Captain Broadsides protests, Hallam shows him the eye on his arm and just stares at him. Captain Broadsides says he will wait. Hallam leaves the ship to find Ukubo, leaving Curiel in the previous room alone. Curiel talks to Captain Broadsides about his journey out to sea and how he lost his ship. She leaves and sees Hallam 100 feet away from the ship, and she runs to catch up with him, trailing slightly behind. The rest of the group walks into the Piercing Goblin Tavern to search for the magician. However, he is not in today. The barkeep tells him that he mentioned something about the ship and that he has gone to perform there. At a table, they see a very, very sad Brendan. Ukubo offers Brendan a job in his forest business in Ternsby. He convinces him to come to Wolfpine first before going to Ternsby. The group then heads to the council building where they are confronted by Scylla, who says that Onvir wants to see them. They walk in and Onvir inquires immediately if they smashed the orbs when they came back last night. Ukubo indicates that yes, he did smash the orbs and demonstrates how his totem passes slightly through the force field around the container. He says that he wanted to see if his totem could drink the orb juice. Onvir tells them to leave, and they tell him that they are here to visit Brendan's brother, Kyrian. Kyrian hugs Brendan and asks if he is okay and if he needs money or a place to live. Ukubo looks at the orb juice again and puts his totem into the container, drops it in, and watches as it sits in the juice. Ukubo reveals that he wants his totem to hatch into a new tree, leaving it in the orb juice. They leave the building. Hallam pulls Ukubo aside and tells him about a man with amber eyes and where to find him. Ukubo charges off towards the building. Brina goes invisible and follows after Ukubo, having caught the tail end of the message. The rest of the group goes back to the ship and Hallam goes to sleep. Ukubo goes to the workshop he is directed to, Echthel's Ironworks, and meets Echthel, who recognizes him immediately as the Furbolg that he used to play with in the forest. He reveals that he did make the chain that Ukubo uses with his totem, but he did not make the wooden elemental attachment. He knows Elran and Melody from their time in Navalon, and that he used to help him do odd jobs as his parents were killed in the war in the Navalon Woods. He helped Melody build the alehouse by bringing things to her. Ukubo inquired if Melody and Elran did magic, and Echthel tells them that Elran made things fly up to her as she built, and she lit Elran's hat on fire and laughed. Ukubo asks if he knows how the trees became sick, and he only knows about his parents telling him how the humans may have used magic to harvest easier and faster and cause the trees to get sick and die. Echthel remembers Aelwyn and Tayral and tells Ukubo that they used to play with him in the town. He remembers that they couldn't do magic but would help out around the town. They left one day with all of their things. He takes Echthel to the alehouse and compares the blue glow of the cube to the glow of the leaves in the Navalon woods. Ecthel confirms that as they left the woods, that's how they looked, the same color. Inside, Ukubo's totem has half disappeared from the top down. Ukubo claps as he believes the tree is growing, not glowing. Ukubo takes him to the lightning tree and shows him how he glows. Ecthel touches him and is shocked briefly, but then stops, just like Arthas. Touching the tree alone, he does not glow. Ukubo runs back to the shop with Ecthel. Ukubo asks more information about the history of Navalon and the Navalon woods. Anvir led the group of people that stayed and formed Navalon, while Virion took the other group. Anvir was one of the only enchanters that did not follow Virion to Illidel. Ecthel reveals that he remembers playing with Ukubo in the woods over 20 years ago, but Ukubo insists it must have been before that, as he is only 19 years old. Ecthel assures him that he is certain the war took place 22 years ago, and the town was formed shortly after that. The previous leader of Van Wy, Galen Farfir, was killed in the war as he was the leader of the humans, though all of the humans were also killed in the war. He reveals that Drogal, the previous woodmaster, was well liked by the town but went missing around a month ago soon after the river appeared. He tells Ukubo that the walls that he makes that Hallam takes to the ship are being ferried to Verdural to make some sort of barrier wall. Ukubo thanks him and tells him he hopes he will see him again and leaves, heading back to the ship. Arthas and Ranadin head to the tavern on the ship and see Taran's Snapcard doing magic tricks for everyone. He pulls Arthas, wearing the cowboy hat, over to him and offers to do a magic trick for him to earn some coin. He asks Arthas for a gold, which he pockets, and then plays 3-card Monty with him. Arthas sees the card move to the center, burns the other 2, and then flips the card. It is not the right card, and Arthas loses. Ranadin asks the tricks to be done again, but stops Taran and accuses him of cheating. He pulls out a badge of the Norbury Guard and tells Taran that they have been searching for him and that he would need to hand over the gold piece and the cards. Taran does and sadly walks out of the bar. Arthas bursts into laughter as Ranadin walks over to the bar and uses the badge to get a few free drinks. Curiel enters and begins to play. And that is where we will pick up. Hallam in a deep sleep in his room. The two of you in the bar with Ranadin. Ukubo walking back towards the ship, being tailed by an invisible Brina. So I guess we will start with Ukubo and Brina.
Cool.
Do I have a little bit of time before we head back to the boat?
Yes, you do.
I head to the little graveyard thing.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Since I'm invisible.
Sure.
What's it look like? What's my damage?
Okay, so you can see that there is now a sign set up outside the graveyard offering nightly tours for 1 silver piece. And you can see the older man that had muttered under his breath that he was going to make so much money, kind of walking around, just hands on his hips, looking around, kind of straightening some things up. He's orienting he's sticking some hands out of the ground to really sell up what you had been doing
While
previously.
he's doing that, I take whatever he's touching and I move it.
Okay,
Ooh.
so he puts it into one place and you walk over and you flap it at him, and then he turns and sees it flapping, and then you stop. And he walks over at it and you start flapping again, and you see him pull out his shovel and just flip it over and stab it into one of the arms again as it cracks into pieces. This might be more trouble than it's worth. I don't know if might be fucking around with ghosts. But there's coin to be made.
I pick up a hand from behind him and I slap it on his shoulder. Throw it onto his shoulder.
Okay, so you just toss it onto his shoulder. Oh, fuck. No, it's fine. It's fine. This is all good. This is all good.
I take
There's
a
no
hand
such
and
thing
make
as
it where it's
ghosts.
grabbing his ankle.
Okay. God. I can't fucking do this. I'm done. And you just see him just stick his shovel into the ground and walk and just grab his sign and pull it out of the ground. Not fucking around with goddamn ghosts.
He definitely was trying to.
Do you actually giggle as Brina?
This is just me.
Stop laughing, ghosts!
Actually, then, yeah. Okay, now that he's not gonna make money, I leave.
Okay, sure.
And I, go uninvisible and, walk back.
So
to
you
the
just
boat.
want to make sure this man couldn't make a living
Yeah,
off
because
of
if I wasn't gonna make the money while I was there, I don't want him to make the money.
Fair enough.
Because then I would scare the money, scare him.
You'd scare
and
the money away?
Yes. Words.
So you walk. Okay, so you're walking back to the boat. You walk out of the graveyard and make yourself uninvisible. Are you also heading back to the boat now?
Yes.
Okay. So you head back through the town. We'll say that you'll get to the boat first, as Brina kind of diverged off of your path. You two are still in the tavern. Where are you going?
I would go back to the room.
Okay, sure. So you go back onto the ship and you see some people mulling about, and you just see Captain Broadside's just kind of like waiting.
To leave.
Yeah,
Sure.
to leave, kind of anxiously that he needs to get going.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk back towards the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you walk in and you see Belfier sitting on the bed, just thinking, and you see Aelred sitting in his big armchair that he had claimed in the room, once still flipping through the book, The Crow on the Rock.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just sit on the bed and just kind of like look at this thing I can't read.
Okay.
Turtle.
What you got there?
Letter.
From... You got mail? Who'd you get it from?
Mr. Ecthel gave Ukubo letter.
I don't know any Ecthel. What's it say?
Turtle.
Do you want me to read it for
No.
you? Oh, okay.
Ukubo can read.
Okay.
Turtle.
Would
Turtle?
I be able to read it?
You can read aloud for you, not for Ukubo.
Yes, not for Ukubo. Yes, of course.
Not for Ukubo.
Of course.
Ukubo can read.
Okay.
First word is turtle.
Yes. To the turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle, the owner of Eckfell's Ironworks. Hello. Attached with this letter is payment for services that you will complete for us. An open order for 12 barred walls that will be picked up by a boat on the river. They are to be ferried to Verdural. A man with a green... Yes.
What mean ferried?
I assume in this case put on the ship and sent there
Okay.
somehow.
Okay.
Yes. To Verdural. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's the dwarven city where I'm from.
Dwarf?
Yes.
Dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Big beard.
Big beards. Little man. Big beard. Okay.
Hey, Eric, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Can we get some hypes in the chat for Eric, please? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. A man with a green eye on his arm will come to pick them up weekly. You will be paid by letter for each order. The walls are to be 8 feet in height and 6 feet in length, made of iron. Iron will arrive via a courier paid for by Vonder Stonebellow, our iron contact from Vordural. Thank you for your business, the Grey Branch Shipping Company. Interesting.
8 feet. Ukubo is almost 8 feet.
Yes, I can't say I know of any... I do know of a Vonder Stonebellow, but I can't say if I know a reason why they'd need walls like this. But I've been gone a long time, so it's hard to say.
Arthas said you helped find thing.
A key?
Key? Ukubo is key. I'm not wrong, fucker. I'm not wrong.
Do you have a key?
I am a key. I'm not fucking wrong. Ukubo is key.
You might be a key or not the key, though.
No, Ukubo was told his key. Not wrong, Don.
It's a different key, but
Different key?
yes, there are multiple keys in the world.
Multiple Ukubos?
Well, no, not I don't think so. There might be others like Ukubo. You had parents, yes?
No. Bad.
What's bad?
Parents bad.
Okay, but you did have them.
No. Not parents. Bad people.
Okay. Okay, no. So you had people that raised you, at least for some period of time.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Trees.
Okay.
Trees raise Ukubo.
Okay.
Pig. Squirrels. Family.
Yes, that's a wonderful family.
You have family?
Yes, I do, back in Verdural.
Oh, why leave Verdural?
Well, I had a job to complete.
What job?
I had to take a key.
And Ukubo.
Yes.
Okay.
From Verdural and keep it safe.
Who tell you take Ukubo?
Our leader.
Who leader? took an Ukubo to Wolfbine.
Talking to Ukubo is like talking to like a little kid.
I know, isn't it adorable?
Like when they just ask like, you know,
Why?
And you're just
Why?
Because I fucking said so!
Right? Eventually I will break dawn.
Our leader, Ufrak.
Ufrak.
Yes, Ufrak Oakhelm.
Okay.
why?
What?
Ufrak. Oakhelm?
Yes.
Okay. What key look like?
Just a key. A big key.
8 feet?
No, not 8 feet. It's much smaller than that.
Not big key.
Well,
Ukubo is key, and Ukubo is almost 8 feet.
so I guess a small key in this case.
Okay.
It's made of brass.
Who you give key to?
I left it with a friend. Sent it on to Wolfpine.
What friend you leave key with? Thought you supposed to take key to Wolfpine, not pass job off.
Well, I took it first to Ternsby, and then I left for Norbury after the illness.
Ternsby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was where he first looked for him. We've been looking for this motherfucker since episode 1.
Yeah.
I thought we met him in Norbury. Or just
Yeah, we did. We looked for him in Ternsby, and he had already left.
that's right.
Magdar. One of my friends.
You gave key to Magdar.
Yes, and I sent him to Wolfpine. I couldn't leave Norbury easily.
You guys definitely did.
Why not?
I had a job there, a reputation, and I didn't want to arouse suspicion. Ufrak
Okay.
would not have liked it.
Okay. Undercover, and I literally get under the blankets.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Yes, that's right. Yes, undercover.
Ukubo get it.
Yes.
Ukubo is also undercover.
Okay. Yes, I see.
Ukubo tired now.
Okay.
Just gonna curl up in a ball. Really get the blanket and go to sleep for a little while.
How
Sure.
small does Ukubo curl up? Is it like a
Not
cat?
remotely small. I can't. I'm wearing like my armor and everything still. I have like my turtle shield
Not pajamas.
shell on my back. No, I'm not in my pajamas. Yeah, I'm just gonna curl up and take a little nap.
Okay.
Wait for my friends to come back.
I guess I come walking to the boat ship
Okay.
and like
Yeah, you duck your hat down and kind
Yeah.
of cover your eyes.
and I had to make my way up to the room
Okay.
and I walk in and I guess I see him asleep.
Yeah, you see Belfier just kind of sitting on one of the other beds, just kind of looking at Ukubo as he's curled up in a little ball. Oh, hello, Brina.
Hi. I was just gonna go to bed with Ukubo since he seems very comfy.
Yes, he just fell asleep. He said he was tired and curled up in a little ball.
Oh. So I just crawl into bed and get into my middle spot and like also curl up.
Okay.
But my curl up is actually like curl.
Sure.
And I lay with Nisha and take a nap.
Okay. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Good night, friends.
Good night.
And he walks out, and you just see Aelred just kind of sitting still with his book.
Mhm.
We will cut back to the tavern. You guys are continuing to talk with Ranadin as Kiriel plays. What are you playing? What instrument are you playing? The banjotar? Or are you playing the?
I'm not playing the banjo.
Okay, what are you playing then?
Playing my lute.
Okay,
Playing
so you
like
play.
a-
You
like a
watch.
some cheerful.
You and
tavern
Ranadin watch
music.
as Kiriel is playing some cheerful tavern music.
Should I roll for performance?
Sure.
Get a good.
Tip.
You want a percentage or a d20?
D20. Yeah, make a performance check.
Nat 20.
Nat
Very
20.
good.
Nat
So,
20. Not to
several
mention,
of the
my
drunk-
performance is plus 8, so 28.
Several of the patrons are just, yeah, you're great, you're wonderful,
I like you.
I like you. You said it, I had to. So I like you.
So this is like the best performance I've ever done.
Yeah, and there are several patrons that are also not drunk that are really clapping.
Awesome.
And several people walk and contribute some gold, and also you make 20 gold from all of the people that are passing through this tavern.
Nice.
As Curiel is making all of this money, I'm just gonna give Ranadin a look.
Okay. What? I don't want to take her gold. I'll take everyone else's gold. I don't need her gold. I'm rich. I'm rich in, and he just pulls. I'm rich in hair and badges. That's all I need. I don't need to pay for anything ever again.
Do you do you mind if I see that deck, partner?
Oh yeah, sure. He pulls it out of his pocket and sets it on the table.
Gonna look through it.
So you notice that the cards are blank.
They're all blank.
They're all blank. It is just, you see on the back is a logo for Terran's snap card, and you just see a set of fingers that are up in the kind of Italian thing that might be construed as someone snapping, but you know, for now it looks like this, and there's a single card held on the back of it, and you see snap card, and there's like a blue border with the typical diamond pattern, and on the other side it's just completely white.
The son of a bitch was using magic after all.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking magician, so I thought so. I just wanted to take his cards. I didn't expect him to do anything.
Do you mind if I keep these?
Yeah, I got no
I'm going to take
Okay.
this deck.
Sure.
Yoink.
So you have a blank set of Terran snap cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you continue to play, and you and Radin chat for a little bit, and you see as Belfier walks in.
Oh shit.
Uh,
I'm gonna lean over and look at him.
Arthas? Oh. Orthus?
Are you disguised?
Yes.
He's got his cowboy hat and shit on.
How are you? Orthus, you said your name was?
I believe it's Barthas.
Barthas. Oh,
Yes.
sure. That's. I mean, you're in a bar, so I don't think you should use Barthas.
Okay, all right. That's good.
I don't
good.
like I don't like Orthus either. That sounds like orifice.
Call me. Call me. I don't. Call me Joe.
Oh, Joe. Okay, sure.
What's up?
I'm just getting a drink. I didn't know if you needed something. You gave me a look when I walked in.
I just looked at you.
Okay. I'm
At
gonna
this
get a
point,
drink.
I'm like whispering to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. Do you want anything, Joe?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you just see him like raise his hand and converse with the barkeep and order an ale.
I'm just gonna observe what's going on in the tavern.
Okay, yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything crazy at this point. There's just some people are kind of chattering and eating and drinking. There is a lack of entertainment aside from Curiel, as Mr. Snapcard is no longer in here, but people are really enjoying the music as it's being played. So we will now cut to Hallam, as you are in a very, very deep sleep. And you have a dream of you see the figure of your father in your head with the eye around his neck. Now, you don't recall him having worn it frequently. It was more brought out for special occasions, as this is a family heirloom. And you notice that the gem appears to be kind of like twisting, in the sense where that black liquid inside the center of the eye is kind of flowing, and you're not sure that you remembered it doing that always. But in this memory that you have of your father, you see that it is moving, like the liquid inside of the orbs, kind of in a sort of a liquid smoke kind of floating around. And you don't see any scenery, but you just see the like very silhouetted figure of your father. Like the edges of him are wispy. Typical if you were watching a movie and there was a dream sequence of like a character, you're just kind of getting the like edges are kind of wisping away of your father, and you just see the orb kind of breathing as it is currently. And then you fall back into your deep sleep. And you are then awoken by the sound of the ship's bell ringing. And there's a knock at your door.
I will slowly make my way to the door and answer it and just make sure that I'm just like staring right at whoever's there.
Yeah, it's Captain Broadsides.
We've got to go. Is everyone on board?
I don't know. Is everyone on board?
I don't know. You told me to wait for people. Are they here? Could you find out, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll slam the door in his face.
Okay, sure. And he goes back on deck. And you just see, you hear the muffled voice of him call out,
We'll be shoving off in about 5 minutes. Make sure you get back to the ship if you're still in the town.
and you all hear this, and you asleep kind of just hear that voice in your head as you haven't quite fallen into like a deep sleep yet, so you can tell that people are preparing to kind of shove off, yeah.
Sure. Bah. Still underneath the blanket.
Okay.
Bah.
So you just kind of raise it up, and you just see Ukubo sit up and have the blanket just kind of draped over him.
Dark. Nighttime.
I crawl over and I just like
Too dark.
pull the blanket off his head.
Ah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nighttime.
I mean, we can take a nap if we would like.
Ukubo like nap.
Me too.
Not know where friends are.
You just leave us behind.
So is Aelred still sitting in his armchair reading his large book?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna look
This
at
kid
him.
hasn't finished his book yet. He's been reading it for like 3 days
Big
straight.
book, can't even read. Secretly a liar. You see friends, boy?
I saw Curiel and Arthas and Ranadin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they went out.
Out.
Yeah, to the tavern.
Tavern.
Arthas dressed up in his cowboy hat. And Ranadin had another man's hair.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
Does he seem at
Sounds
all
normal.
concerned when he's saying this stuff, or is he just like, yeah, this is normal?
He's been
Just
kidnapped
along
and
for the ride.
exposed to Ranadin. This is normal.
That sounds terrible.
it does sound bad, but it's not.
We wait for friends.
Okay. And I just go over to my spot and just like curl back up as if I'm gonna try and fall asleep again.
This their bed, they must come back eventually.
I'm sure.
Or we take beds.
Oh. I just like spread out as much
Okay,
as
so
I can.
you just you put your arms and legs out, and you like barely touch the edges of one of the beds. You're just like, ugh.
I get in between two, so I at
Okay.
least have
Very good.
two. Actually,
Okay.
no. I sit with like my lower back in the like corner of four,
Okay.
like the four corners that meet.
Mhm.
So this way I can take up four.
Okay,
beds.
yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Net 20.
Okay, so you feel
Great.
yourself
That's
start to
three.
sink down, and you just put your arms out and like hold yourself as you're like pushing the beds apart slightly, and you were being consumed by the beds.
I mean, that also sounds fun, but
Yeah, so
I
you
think
you
so.
sink down like slightly, so you're real comfy, and your face is just like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
It's real comfy. But you manage to like hold the beds together while you've kind of sunken down in between four of them.
Ukubo is going to practice reading. Ha. Ha. Ha.
I get up because I feel bad.
Ha.
I try to help him read a couple of the words, like the words that you would commonly say.
Okay, sure.
So like the,
Sure.
hello,
Hello.
yes, man, I, stupid shit. like
I.
that. Yes, I.
Okay. Reading.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a
Oh.
read.
Sure. Yeah, roll for to see what words you gain.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you kind of absorbed nothing.
Ha. Ha.
Yeah,
Or
you just
did
get
he absorb
frustrated.
4 words?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, you repeat the words and then point at it again and just ha ha.
Ha.
I go to bed.
Okay. Ukubo keeps
We'll
trying.
try next time.
Okay.
Yeah, so you hear the ship's bell and you've spoken with Captain Broadsides.
I'm gonna go look for evidence of Ukubo.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you see blue paint on the ground. So you know which room that they were in because you had walked past it the night before. So if you want to bang on the door.
No, I'm gonna let myself in.
Okay. Is your door unlocked or locked?
I was the
You were the
last
last
one
one
in. I don't.
Belfier was left.
Belfier was the last one out, so no one locked them out. So your door's open.
Okay.
Yeah. So you open the door.
Do I see Ukubo?
Yeah, you just see a lump covered in... Or no, you're reading.
I'm sitting like
yes,
Indian
you see
style,
him-
staring
yeah.
at a piece of paper.
And you see Brina just like stretched out in between 4 beds.
Ah,
Very good.
hello?
What?
I mean, you're putting in nothing, but
Ah,
it was close to the word hello.
hello?
No.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Reading.
Sure.
Good reader.
I believe it.
Turtle.
Gonna shut the door and go back to my room.
Okay. Yes, you shut the door.
He liked when Ukubo read.
Are you going back to your room, or are you going to tell Captain Broadsides?
No.
Okay. Okay. So you go back to your room, and about 10 minutes go by, and another knock at the door.
Gonna stare at him even harder this time.
Are they on the ship?
Yes, leave me alone.
Okay, thank you.
Go away.
He pulls the door shut and walks away. Yeah. So you are now going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You go back to sleep. What are you guys doing in the tavern? You hear as the bell did-a-ding, and you feel the ship kind of lurch slightly.
And what time again is it?
This is about, we'll say this is like mid-afternoon now.
Mid-afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Chilling out in the tavern.
Okay.
This isn't something I can really act upon at the moment, but I would like to see how the ship works.
Okay.
So I guess I would finish playing as I hear that announcement.
Sure.
Get up, bow.
Sure. And everybody just, yeah, you're great! I love you. And he's just like stumbling.
Is there a
He's not even
threatening-
really looking at you. He's just kind of looking like through you. His eyes are glassed over. This man is trashed.
Can I get past him? Like,
Yeah, he's at like the back of the
Okay.
bar. Yeah, you don't have to like walk past him.
I didn't
He's
know if he
just-
was like,
No,
some people
he's
get a
just-
little too close and
And like his eyes kind of shift to like Arthas next to you. You're great.
Thank you.
well played. Hand him the loot.
You're gonna hand me the loot? I will attempt to play the lute.
All right, performance check. Let's go, baby.
Oh god.
Watch this be your nat 20 performance check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a
Breaks
9.
all of your strings.
Ding! And it's
Ding, ding,
really
ding, ding.
somehow out of tune, despite your
the
lute
lute
being
being
in
in-
tune.
mhm.
Yeah, it's you just kind of like scrunch your face up at it's okay. It's not great. It's surprisingly a song, but the wrong notes. There's a couple that are just not in the key.
Take it back.
And the guy just
Thank
looks
you,
at you.
ma'am.
That's not great.
Thank you.
I love you.
Oh. I'm gonna look at Radadin.
And he's, I got it. Excuse me, sir. And he just holds up the badge. Norbury police here. Gonna need you to come with me. And he's, what? What do I do? Like, come this way. Come on. And he just like walks him out of the tavern. And he's like, oh, I didn't do nothing. I'm sorry. And man, he's like, he just kind of like waves to you and walks the guy out of the tavern.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave the tavern
Okay.
and I'm gonna go look for Captain Broadsides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see him at the wheel as you walk out of the tavern. He looks down at you.
Sorry. Would you mind if I watched how you ran the ship for a bit?
All right, yeah, come on up.
You climb up the ladder to him, and there's
Not much to it. Big wheel, big sails. I turn the wheel, the sails turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too difficult. It's a lot worse on the ocean. A lot more waves. I don't even really need to steer. It's pretty straight for most of it. But
Just easy mode sailing, I suppose.
yeah, it's not much of a challenge.
darn. I'll still.
Okay, yeah, you
So
just
you
watch
hang
as
out
he
and watch.
as he just kind of makes slight adjustments to the wheel, and you see the sails like just turn ever so slightly, and you can see that he's got another like crank next to him that he occasionally cranks, and you watch as the sails like go up and down very slightly. From your knowledge of ships, so this is a very nice one in terms of how it is. Like, this could be run by just him, essentially. The sails he can hand crank them up and down. So essentially he could run this by himself, which is surprising, whereas normally you need like a crew to adjust the sails. But because this is kind of a like floating hotel, there's been adjustments made that this was like custom built to be able to be run from just up here. And you see there's another lever to like the right of the wheel.
Yeah, I'd like to spend a few hours and just like watch the decisions he makes and try and kind of absorb
Sure.
some of that knowledge.
Absolutely. So you just you observe him do that stuff. Make a, I don't know, I'm trying to like an absorption of knowledge check.
Perception?
An intelligence.
Sure,
check.
yeah,
Just a
just a
straight-
general intelligence check. Okay, sure. Yeah, make an intelligence check.
Are you
8.
proficient with navigators or like water vehicles, like navigators?
I
tools?
have used one before.
You did crash
I
it,
did
though,
crash
so-
it. I got it pretty far before
got it
I
pretty far
crashed.
before you
I
crashed.
just genuinely wasn't sure,
Yeah.
like from any kind of player's perspectives, if you actually had like
No, I'm-
navigators tools or
Not-
proficiency with water vehicles.
Technically, no.
Okay.
But like
I'll give you
backstory-wise-
advantage.
Yeah,
that
because
you
she's
you do
familiar.
have knowledge. Yeah,
That's honestly
yeah.
all I was trying
you
to like
have
get to
knowledge
see is
of
whether
ships.
or not
that's better.
for her.
Yeah.
like,
13.
Yeah, so you're not sure that you could 100% do it without crashing, because you can't you obviously can't see the river.
Yeah.
He knows when to turn and is making subtle adjustments to things. You could probably make it move, but as far as not hitting the sides, debatable.
I'll just be straightforward. I would like to get better at. I'm attempting to get better at
Sure.
driving a ship.
Sure. Yeah, I will say the next time it comes up that you have to drive a ship at some point, you'll have advantage from watching him. Yeah, I'll give you proficiency with water vehicles.
Am I sitting next to Belfier in the tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
Joe.
I'm gonna lean in
Okay.
so I can talk normally.
Yeah.
So, where are we meeting your contact in Wolfpine?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't heard from him in a bit. I'm sure he's just busy doing stuff. We had a letter that we sent back and forth every few weeks, but I left before the last one was supposed to arrive, so he'll be there. He hadn't left or anything, but I don't know exactly where he'll be.
What's his name again?
His name is Magdar.
And what does he do?
In
Is
Wolfpine?
he a smith like you, or?
He helps with some of the woodworking in Wolfpine. He's got himself a job, just doing some. They do a lot of woodworking in Wolfpine, so he just does some general stuff to pass the time.
Okay, good. And
Likes to drink.
It's not likely that he's going to skip town.
No, Magdar's reliable. He wouldn't do that.
Okay, good.
So he'll either be at one of the wood shops in town or drinking in one of the taverns. So only a few places to search and find him.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of like lean back from him.
Okay.
Just call the barkeep over.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Could I get some food?
Sure. What would you like?
Mate.
Okay. Anything else? With
water,
it?
Water?
Watered meat? Okay.
No,
sure.
no. A glass of water
Okay.
and some meat.
Okay. Any particular kind of meat?
All of it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look away now. Just gonna break eye contact.
Okay. And he just walks off. And a few minutes later comes back with a tray of assorted meats and a glass of water. There you go. Be 1 gold piece.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
I give him a silver as a tip.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Get you anything else?
Nope.
Thank you.
Just can start to eat.
Sure. Yeah, you eat through your various assortment of meats. It's very good.
Good.
Brina, are you still sleeping?
Gonna try to, so I can maybe get a long rested.
Sure.
Great.
Sure. Yeah. So you're still resting.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Continuing to stare at the.
Reading hard. I want to go over to the little boy in the armchair.
Okay.
Reading?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like to read.
Ukubo want read?
You don't know how to read?
Learning.
I could teach you. I can try to teach you. Show you some words.
Paper. Ukubo want read this paper.
Okay.
Ah.
Make an intelligence check with advantage to absorb some more words.
15.
Okay. Let me. Is there words from that you would like to learn?
Hello.
Hello. Sure.
To.
To.
The.
Of.
Of.
Sure. You got it.
Very good.
So you've learned hello, to, the, and of.
To be fair, those are really abstract words to pick up on.
Yeah. Doesn't understand what shipping is, but he's got the down.
Maybe he'll now use them in sentences.
No.
Hello, 2 of the turtle.
Oh, I'm just gonna write a letter to the turtle eventually. That's all I really want to do.
To turtle.
To
hello.
Yep.
Ukubo.
It's literally all I'm trying to do.
Wait, do you know how to read your own name?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, you can't write. It's just gonna be scribbles. To turtle. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna be.
It's just one of the symbols on you.
Oh yeah, it's just you're just gonna draw the symbols on your tattoo and repeat it.
Or just draw a picture of
yeah.
Ukubo.
Mm-hmm.
You read many books, yes?
I like books.
You read stories?
Mm-hmm.
You know any stories of man named Elran?
No, I've never heard that name.
Oh. Do you have favorite author? I wouldn't know that word. You have favorite book write person?
No,
Person write book?
no, not really. I read whatever I can get my hands on.
Okay.
I like this one, and he just holds it up.
Crow on Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Shodukubo.
Mm-hmm.
Not about turtles.
No, not about turtles specifically.
Are there turtles in book?
I mean, yeah,
Show turtles.
there's no pictures.
Read of turtles.
Okay, and he just like flips back to a part, and you can see it's described about a man that's fishing, and he witnesses a sea turtle on the edges of this like sandy beach.
And he reads this to me.
Yeah.
Does Ukubo know what a sea turtle is?
No.
Does Ukubo know what a turtle actually
No.
is?
So he's just picturing a
It's
Kyriel.
just you just crawling on the beach. Ukubo must show Kyriel. Book.
Okay.
You remember page.
Okay.
Ukubo be back.
Okay.
I have a task now. Alright, I'm running.
Okay, where are you going?
I was told previously that they went out.
Yep.
So I don't know where out.
I think he clarified the tavern.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. Then yes, then I will run towards the tavern.
Okay.
Bah!
You walk to the tavern, and you see Arthas sitting there with Belfair.
I wave and run over. Arthas.
I just look away.
Message.
Oh, right. Yes, I'm gonna message you back.
Where Kyriel? Ukubo must show her something.
You're actually calling me by my name?
I don't know.
Oh. Goodbye.
He walks out, and you burst open the doors, and you see across the way, standing up top, watching Captain Broadside sail the ship, is Kyriel.
Just clamber up whatever ladder I have to climb.
Hi.
Hi. sorry. Hello?
Hello?
Ukubo learning of the
Do you have
two...
anything in front of you, or are you just looking
No, I'm
down?
looking down. Like I'm reading. But there's nothing there for me to read. Reading.
Good job.
Thank you. Goodbye. Ukubo found letter. Goodbye.
And he climbs down and runs
Was
away.
that even what you were going to tell me? Was that the...
You're my reader.
I thought you were gonna tell her about the turtle book.
I was going to, but she is my reader. Like, I get that Belfier read this for me, but he's not the one who reads to me.
Is he alright? He ran up, stared at you, and then left.
Oh, he was communicating.
Okay.
With me. So he
Some sort of magic?
Yeah. He doesn't speak like out loud most of the, I mean, he does sometimes. It doesn't end well.
Okay, sure.
Usually there's fog involved.
Okay. Alright. Sure.
That means
I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet, to be honest. It's
No.
say you should ask
I
him
mean,
to
I've
do
seen
it.
fog, of course, but not out of a man's mouth.
Yeah. I'd say you
Like a dragon?
No.
Hello, Paul.
More like a chimney.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
I've seen chimneys.
Mhm.
Chimneys are real.
Does he say that?
No.
Anything else that I can help you with? I'd let you sail it, but I'd
Oh no.
not recommend that.
That's
at
okay.
this
I've
point.
crashed a ship before. I don't
Okay,
need to
well
do it
then
again.
no.
No, definitely not.
And he just puts his arm on you. You can watch, no touch, please.
That was the pledge. Yes, yeah. That's why I came up here. Hopefully, next time I try, there will be no crashing involved. But
Sure, with a different ship.
yeah, I'm
Smaller
up for
ship.
one. I'm
Maybe
up
a
for one right
rowboat would be good.
now. Wasn't the one I had wasn't much bigger than that, so.
Oh, okay.
But it was on the ocean, so a little bit more treacherous.
Like a model one, maybe.
Beep, beep.
You can push it in the water.
You like the one in the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that one though, please.
Oh.
I'm quite fond of that one. It's made from the wood of my previous ship.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yes. That's all I have left of it besides the wheel.
Where's the wheel?
It's on the wall in the room. I'm sure you saw it.
Did I see the wheel?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sure I remember seeing the wheel. Sarah, the player.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Sure, yeah. Curio remembers.
Curio remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, I should probably go figure out what Ukubo was trying to tell me there. Thank you for letting me watch.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna climb back down
Okay.
the ladder.
Hallam, while you're asleep, you get another vision of your father. And this is a conversation that you had had previously. And he just looks at you and...
Holla, my boy. How are you doing?
And it's just still this, like, wispy figure in your mind. Just staring at him, not saying anything. And he answers you despite you not saying anything.
It's good. I heard you've been fighting again.
Yes.
That's good. Gotta be strong.
He just puts his arm and you watch it because you're like seeing it through your eyes, obviously. So he just reaches his arm out and just kind of taps you on the shoulder and grabs your shoulder, and you just see that thing pulsing again.
I've got to take care of some business, but I'll be back soon.
Sure.
Goodbye, son. I'll be back.
And he walks out of nothing. He just kind of turns and fades. And you realize that this is one of your the last memories of your father before his disappearance. And you fade back into your sleep. But you kind of stir a little bit from this one because it was so jarring compared to the last one. Because he actually spoke with him, and this is the first time you've heard your father's voice in probably 2 months.
Sure.
So
I will sit up in bed and pull out the eye and look into it.
And you see that it is continuing to swirl and breathe. Very slowly.
Do I hear anything?
You hear more whispers, you see more shadows, and for a moment the shadows disappear, and you just hear the whispers, and they pick up really loudly, and then they settle back down, and the shadows appear again.
Put it back in my shirt and go find somewhere to sit and drink.
Sure. So you run into the tavern?
Sure.
So you run down to the tavern, and you see Arthas sitting with Belfier.
He's wearing a stupid hat.
He is wearing the stupid hat.
Sure. I'm gonna avoid him.
Okay. So you see that Hallam walks in, looks towards you, and then just immediately just shifts and walks to the other side of the bar.
Just gonna stare at him.
And he can't see you because he's got his hood up, so he doesn't know that you're staring, and you just wave to the barkeep who walks over.
Hi, what can I get for you?
The usual.
Okay, sure, yeah.
What is the usual for you?
He would know.
Okay, sure. So he pulls out a single, an actual glass, despite most of these being stone or wooden. This is a physical glass, and he sets it down on the counter and just pours some really strong-smelling whiskey of some kind and drops a single. He snaps and a single ice cube appears in it.
There you go.
Very good.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Thank you.
He walks back and continues to do stuff. So you see Hallam drinking from an actual glass, which you are familiar with in the sense that they are more expensive than traditional ware because they're difficult to make. But you are familiar with them. You've seen them before.
They're really easy to make when you have an abundance of fire.
Sure, that's true.
Don't comment.
Okay.
Let's just chill and observe.
Sure. Kirill, where are you going?
Back to the room, I guess.
Okay. You go back to the room. You going to sleep? Yeah, you walk in, you see Ukubo just staring at this letter.
Oh.
Ah,
A letter?
reading. Hello
Oh.
to
Oh, you're learning how to read.
of the
Those are some good ones.
turtle,
You knew that one.
turtle,
Yeah.
dragon,
Where are you pointing? Are you just saying these now?
Yeah.
Okay.
dragon, born.
Yes. That's.
Reading. Read.
I'll take them. Can we read this out loud?
He had read it
Yeah.
as Belfier.
Yeah,
but
you
I wasn't
can-
sure whether or not you guys had been paying attention, but for you exclusively. Ukubo meet Mr. Man. Friend. Ukubo as boy.
The person that the walls came from.
Agthel.
And you knew him as a
Boy.
boy.
Small Ukubo.
Kirill
Trees.
tries to imagine small.
Yeah, you're just
Ukubo.
trying to think about it, and it's just you just kind of shudder a little bit because it's a scary thought. And Brina, you as you're sleeping, I'm not going to interrupt your long rest, but you can tell that there are other people in the room besides Ukubo. You've heard people moving around. You obviously don't hear voices because he's messaging.
Yeah.
Though he might be messaging you, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You're there even if you're asleep, so you just hear Ukubo's voice just
Yeah.
in your head. But I will not interrupt your long rest.
Okay, thank you.
But as you were conversing, Ukubo, you feel a weight on your belt.
Ah.
And you look down and you see the totem.
Ah.
But it looks very different.
Uh-huh.
So the totem now appears to be covered in a swirl of colors, as if it had been
rolled in some goo.
Kind of, but it doesn't look to be wet. It doesn't look like it was painted. The wood itself looks stained.
Okay.
And you can see that there's like the contact point between the liquid kind of like blends together slightly at a different spot.
Sure.
And there's just big hunks of different colors covering the entire totem, and the face is still there.
Okay.
But visually, it is now very different. And you notice as he looks down and picks up the totem, and it is colored with this mix of coloring.
Does the coloring look like the colors from the
goo.
orbs?
It does, yes. It looks to be a mismatch of colors of the... There you go. A mismatch
We
of
have
all
to take
the
a
colors.
Sharpie to it now.
I can't wait to.
Oh.
It's back.
Uh-huh. Ukubo is tree.
I don't understand how those two things
I
are
don't know how I feel about that. See? Tree. Ukubo rolled in goo.
I'm gonna reach out and touch it.
Huh. Dead.
Does it?
Carol explodes. No, so you just... It feels cold to the touch, almost.
Does it feel any different to me when I touch it?
Yes, it feels cold.
Cold now. Why so cold?
You hear no reply.
Hello?
Hello.
Ukubo?
Ukubo.
Hello, Ukubo.
Hello, Ukubo.
How are you? Two? Fuck, I thought it was gonna be the worst I could read. That would have been hysterical.
No, but Turtle never.
Yeah.
You've been able to read Turtle for
Yeah, a little while.
a while now.
How come back?
It doesn't answer.
Key.
You hear nothing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It
Always
can.
make sure you say goodbye to your totem.
Curiel.
Kiriel.
You hear nothing.
Not real.
So as to your modifications for this, anytime that you cast a spell that has an elemental aspect, you add 1d4 to the damage.
What?
Mm-hmm.
The totem absorbed the... What?
It's very little damage.
I'm gonna lick it.
Okay, sure.
You say it's
It's-
very little
it's
damage,
real
but you know he's gonna roll 4s every single time.
That's fine. I mean, you're level 7. 4 damage is not that big of a deal at this point.
Does my tongue get stuck to it?
It does not. It's
Aw.
not like It's not like
Sure.
a frosty cold.
When I
It just
remove-
feels cold.
When I remove my tongue, is my tongue colored?
Your tongue is not.
Damn
colored.
it.
This is. It's not like a stain.
No, I know.
If you look on the top, you can see that the colors are all sides of this are colored.
Sure.
As if it's kind of like puzzle pieced together with blocks of color.
Puzzle pieces, you say?
I'm
kidding.
Yes.
Just a visual.
Ukubo must put totem back
And then
together.
there's a small man inside.
Sylvanas?
Yeah, what do you want?
Sylvanas?
Sylvanas.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sylvanas.
Hello, Sylvanas.
Who are you?
You hear nothing.
Badass.
You hear nothing.
Damn.
Wait, can I Can I ritual cast detect magic?
Sure. So you ritual cast detect magic,
10
and
minutes later.
you feel that the magic coming off of the totem is very similar to the magic now that you had gotten from the orbs. There's something else in there that you can't pinpoint, but there's deceptively a lot of that kind of around.
Is I'm assuming another type of magic involved as well?
Yes, there's another type of magic that is if you were picturing like a diagram, in the totem is a different magic. Around that is the magic that you recognized from the orbs.
What's the first? Because I guess I've never done detect magic on the totem before, for some reason.
So you're not familiar with the other magic.
Either of them?
Well, there's two magics. There's the elemental magic from the orbs.
Yeah.
That's what you recognize. That's around the totem. Having been stained, the inner magic you do not recognize. It is not a type you are familiar with, and it's not a spell that you recognize. You don't know what it is.
And it's not the same as like that mysterious magic type that we encountered before.
Elrand's force field?
Oh, yeah.
It's similar but not the same.
Okay.
There are aspects of it that you can kind of pinpoint magical pieces of it that seem similar.
Interesting.
Mama? Papa?
You hear nothing?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Does it say okay?
No.
Damn.
But after you say okay, it says
Ukubo.
But only after I said okay?
like as you're going to say it, it almost like interrupts you,
Oh.
as if it was finishing.
Yeah, so
the thought.
so letter association then?
No,
Okay.
no. Just
Okay.
it almost there's like a delay on it saying hello and then Ukubo. It's not because you said the
Okay.
word, but I'm just giving a timeline.
Sure. A timeline. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ukubo.
It's talking to you directly.
Ukubo have question?
Ukubo.
Ukubo want know who you are?
Ukubo.
That's not a good answer.
I am Ukubo. Ukubo want know who made you?
Ukubo.
And just to clarify, as you say Ukubo and move on to the next word, it's saying
Saying
Ukubo
Ukubo.
again. It is
Yes.
repeating you saying Ukubo.
Correct. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Ukubo.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ukubo.
Oh well. Just gonna put it on my belt.
Okay, so you put that onto your belt.
Hmm.
Is everybody sleeping? Other than you two are still in the tavern?
It's nighttime by now?
Yeah, it's starting to get dark. Are you going to sleep, Ukubo?
Hmm?
Okay.
Starting to get ready for bed as well.
What are you two doing?
Oh, well, I guess it's been a couple hours. I'm just going to go out on deck and just kind of look out.
Okay. Yeah, and you see the boat is kind of slowly moving. You see some mountains off in the distance. There are some there's like a forest way further off that you can like just catch the edges of, and there's some wide open fields. There's some hills that are kind of rising and falling as you move past. There's a nice breeze as the sun's kind of setting. That's just kind of flowing through your face.
I'm just going to go towards the front of the ship and just kind of take it in.
Okay.
Taking the sun in the view.
Sure. Yeah, you see this river just kind of curve around a couple bends, kind of through some hilly regions and some large fields as it continues, and you watch the sunset. Where are you going?
Gonna finish that drink and then look about the room.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple people in here that are just kind of drinking and eating. And
Okay, Arthas and his silly hat have left.
yes.
I'm gonna get up and walk out of the room.
Okay.
Do I see Arthas as I head back toward my room?
You do not.
Okay. I will just go back to my room. And get
Okay.
that.
You go back to your room and go to sleep. Are you going back to your room after?
That depends on the time.
Sure. So we'll say that you kind of sit as everybody else is sleeping. You kind of stand for a few hours as the boat slowly moves, and just kind of watch. It's not going very quickly. It's going pretty slowly. You just enjoy the sights, and we'll say it gets to be about 8 p.m. Or 10 p.m. rather.
10 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll head back to my room.
Okay. You head back and you go to sleep. So everyone is asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Long rest?
Not necessarily.
No.
So I will say Brina completes a long rest, having gone to sleep first.
Yes.
The rest of you will complete a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Luckily, we didn't do
are
anything.
awoken by the sound of the bell on the ship ringing very loudly once again, as you had heard it previously when the ship was being attacked. You hear da-da-ding, 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 and you are suddenly awoken from your sleep to that sound.
Jump out of bed.
What was that?
The bell. I'm gonna run out of the
Pajamas.
room.
Hmm?
I'm gonna run out of the room.
Okay, are
Okay.
you prepared? Are you like getting your stuff, or are you just running out?
Grab my loot.
Okay,
Like I'm.
yeah, you're getting your stuff. Okay,
I'm gonna put on my armor
sure,
and my other things.
sure.
Don your.
I'm gonna don my armor.
Okay,
While we're in here, is Belfier in the room?
yes.
Mr. Belfier,
Yes.
when you give key to Mr. Magdar,
A couple months ago.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, not on the ship.
No, I was thinking something different.
Okay.
Alright.
As I'm getting ready, I'm gonna check the time.
Okay, so it is about 4 a.m.
Okay.
Would I recognize that this is a bell that's
Yeah,
being
this is
sounded
deceptively
urgently?
this is a different bell than what you've
Sure.
heard before. This sounds urgent. Yes.
I get up and put armor on and go out the door, and as I'm going out the door, I will pull out my warhammer and my battle axe.
Okay. So we'll say that everybody is kind of walking down this hallway towards the deck of the ship. And
Run.
I tell Belfer to stay in the room with the children.
Aye, okay, I will.
I
Lock
leave
the
Sir
door.
Stuffington at their door.
okay, are you leaving them outside or inside?
Inside.
Okay, so you walk in and you close the door, and he just salutes you with his sword and puts his helmet down.
I'll protect the boat.
And he just he makes like a squeak noise as he like flips his helmet down. And I'm gonna set up the board real quick.
Okay.
Ooh.
This isn't happening like right outside of our door or like in that hallway or
No,
anywhere we can
no.
see.
On the deck.
I make skeleton.
Okay.
How long is the cast time per enemy dead?
A minute.
A minute?
Is that a lot?
I mean, it takes me several minutes to put on my armor anyway, so I guess
you
that, like,
got time.
theoretically, in that time frame while we're all donning
I make
armor, you can
two
just...
per
Skeletons.
two per
Skeletons.
thing. Third
Uh,
level.
yeah, I mean, how many third level spell times are you casting it?
Oh, three.
Oh, we have the clear stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With grass? Is this a hill?
Yep. Can you put those
Yeah.
just on top of that?
Should I do all three and make 6?
We're gonna fight some stuff, chat. Hey, Gally, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you.
Time for combat. Boo-doo.
Nah, this is a huge debate. No combat.
These are just the hill children
Mm-hmm.
playing pranks on us.
You know, we're actually gonna play literal chess with our characters.
Let me see something for you real quick.
Did you open a candle?
No.
I can't smell. Does it smell different?
I don't
can't
know.
smell
I was
anything.
eating an orange, so it might just be.
Oh my god, I love the smell of oranges. Literally, we did that.
We started
thing.
doing the thing that you did with
Yeah.
boiling the pot of water,
So
like simmering it
I
with...
sliced up some oranges and I just like took them and like
Mhm.
rubbed them on my hands before I put them in there just so I could smell it. It smells so good.
I need to do that again. I bought a lot of oranges.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people there, Don.
Mm-hmm.
Are they all bad people?
Nope.
That's good. At least.
None of them are. This is a friendly feast.
Yeah, no, the bad people are us.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do we need the boat?
This is the boat.
Oh, that's the boat.
The deck.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And the ship grew 4 sizes that day.
This distance is not to scale. Of
Sure.
course, but just for...
Holy
there-
shit, it's Tug!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is there water here?
That dude fucks.
The water would be off
Edges.
the sides, yeah.
Oh, you murdered that man!
I'm going to... So I can actually see.
Can we get a Bran interim podcast special?
As you can see, Donald here is setting up the board for us. It is very nice. I'm enjoying his movements. I do not know where to place my character. I would like him.
Seems to
on
be,
the board for you.
I would
seems to be moving them several times over.
We'll
Trying to
We'll
make
get a
sure that
visual of
they're
the
all
board
counted.
shortly.
I would run to
Can
the.
you see the TV? Oh, do you want me to hit the button?
I'm going to do it in a
Okay.
second.
Yeah, let it get set up first.
I don't want to be near any of my allies. They don't deserve my auras.
Okay, you're over here.
So cute, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Very good.
Not that many.
Give you Tom.
Mm-hmm. One
Fuck
Tom.
you, Thomas.
I'm going to apologize in advance if I do hit my microphone at any point while trying to reach
Mhm.
the table. It is directly in front of me.
It appears we are ready for combat.
2 spells, not 4.
Bam, perfect. Everything can be seen. Except Paul, you're off screen, but that's fine.
What?
Yeah, you're too far over.
We'll put you on the other side.
Yeah.
No.
Slide you over here.
No, keep me off screen.
Slide him over. There you go.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
So, you run out onto the deck of the Shining Stone 2, and you see several orcs that are fighting with the 2 crew members of the ship along with Captain Broadsides. Captain Broadsides is the blue one with the larger sword. The crew is the other 2 humans.
This is
Yep,
broadside.
that's Captain Broadsides,
Mhm.
as well as the other 2.
Is that what he looks like?
I mean, it's just a miniature that we have.
All right.
Sarah wanted to spend more time learning about how to manage a ship.
The second blonde-haired man. Guess I gotta dye my hair.
Mhm.
So you see that they, the one that is fighting Captain Broadsides at the front of the, I guess the ship would be this way because the hill's here. So, so fighting on one of the sides of the ship, you see Captain Broadsides fighting the largest, most aggressive-looking orc at the back there. There are 2 that look to be kind of second command dressed, and then 4 that are a little bit lower in the rankings of whatever this attack is, as you do not see the archers currently.
We can't see them.
Yes, because it is very dark. And you run out onto the ship. You hear the bell ringing loudly as fighting has begun. So let's roll initiative.
Do you have the numbered ones in there as well?
Do I roll initiative for my skeletons?
Yeah, roll it as one group though.
Yeah, they'll attack as a group.
Do they have initiative?
Yeah, it's their dex mod. Do you still have the skeleton thing?
I think it's back here somewhere. I mean, I got a nat 1 on my initiative anyway, so I'm a 4. So by the time I find it.
So we have 19. No, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, I would just do the enemies.
Sure, that's fair.
So
How many
3,
enemies are there?
5, 7, 9, 10.
10. Okay. 4, 5, 8. Silly Cat, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated.
Thanks.
10, 7, 9, 2, 1.
Sad initiative roll.
Save.
Go, and I'll have you just place them on them wherever. I guess the archers can be 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
7.
take some of this?
Sure. I'll give you 4, 5.
Yeah. Make the one in front of Captain Broadside's 4.
Did I give you 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
9, 10.
And then how many ones are there with the blades? Do 5 and 6 as the ones with the 2 blades.
Okay.
And then from there.
5. Do you have 6?
6. And then
Maybe
you can have
close.
7 and 8, and I'll do 9 and 10.
All right, let me roll their initiatives real quick.
Is that how many we have?
Yep.
Alright. So then we got 11 and 12 over here.
Oh, you were doing them for the friendly NPCs? Because this dude's friendly.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
that
Oh.
dude's friendly, so you just need that guy.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much better seeing that I know which ones are bad people.
Correct. So I'm also going to get our conditioned rings.
You like condition rings?
Yep. Those are good.
Flip that lid over, though. Just hide
Yeah.
Put this over here.
What are your initiatives? We'll say from 15 to 20.
15. I'm sorry. Yes, 15. Oh, my first?
Arthas,
8.
Hallam.
Oh, sorry, I rolled 20.
Okay.
I was
Cool.
half there.
Natural 20 or 20?
It was natural 20.
Very good. Brina.
My skeletons are 7 and I'm a 4.
4
Fucking
and
nat
7.
one.
And Ukubo.
Me, I am a 9.
Okay, let me write the order down here.
So it's Hallam, then me, then Arthas.
Nope.
No?
Me, then Arthas. I'm a 9, you were an 8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought. Ukubo.
1, 2, 3, 4 skeletons. Kelsey.
Arthas. Skelemans.
With their wonderful short bows and their fucking suits.
Just so we're clear, the edge of this, is this the edge of the ship? All the way on the
So
ends?
the edge would be this way, so that would be, the ship would go this way.
So are we like in a canyon? Like in
I'm very
a,
confused now.
Yeah,
So the
because of
ship
where
is
this
like a
is.
valley.
Yeah, I mean, for clarity's sake, we'll just say that this is over to the side of the ship. It's just here, so that way it can be seen on the board.
Okay.
The sides of the ship will be the sides of the
so
thing.
the ship going like
Right,
this
okay.
way.
Yeah, because this is off in the fields to the
Mhm.
side, but I don't have a way to visually represent that.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
these are
1, 2,
off.
3, 4
Right.
bows.
No, so all the way on the end is where the rail is.
Correct.
And then there's ocean.
Yes.
Or river.
River, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, shot.
Yeah, because that would make sense. You guys are coming out of your quarters there. Seven, 8, and then 15 would be
And everything's to scale as far as distance goes, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, commanding my skeletons is a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But if they are following the same command, they
I
will
don't need to
continue
use
to
it.
follow it.
But since they're going before me, what does that mean?
I mean, you would just have them like ready in action for when you give a command.
Okay. So then technically their first turn they're not doing anything.
Well, no, I mean, you would just say like that your skeletons will ready to do what you command them to do. So when you use your bonus action and you say, I command my skeletons, your skeletons would then attack.
Okay.
So their action's taken up by waiting for your.
Correct. Their action
Action.
is literally just, I'm ready to shoot
Yeah.
when you tell me to shoot.
Okay.
Because they're effectively just waiting to attack whoever you say to attack. Otherwise, if they're attacked, they would attack whatever attacked them. Because they will defend themselves.
Attack.
Yeah, so actually if you attack them, they will attack you back.
Please don't attack.
Unholy beast!
We already had the conversation.
Okay.
Okay,
For now.
we're good. A lot of people. Sorry, chat. Okay, so as you are all standing, you hear something wisp through the air above you. And in front of you, you see further in towards the rest of the ship, you see an arrow stick into the ship. It doesn't hit anybody. But you see embedded on the arrow head is a red crystal. And after about half a second, it ignites, and the deck of the ship in a small area catches fire.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
So then it doesn't matter if I use fire spells because the ship's already on fire. Perfect.
Ideally, don't burn down the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Hallam, you are up first in the order.
Okay. I'm gonna move toward the dude with 2 swords, number 6, I think that is.
All the way?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, we're gonna go hit a boy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Sure.
You're currently 15 feet away.
Can we get some more
Combat-ly
combat?
music?
Yeah.
Sure. This is listed as combat. I'll get some more, some amped up on it.
Yeah, it needs to be a little more.
Vote combat tough.
In the chest, were there any of the base, like the black circles? Because I would do that for the location of the fire. I don't remember if I left any in there or not.
There's not.
My turn's not for a while.
Can I ready myself to attack him if he comes into range?
Sure.
Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I have a plan.
Very good. Okay, so you ready your action and essentially delay your turn this round until after he moves towards you, and then you'll get an attack on him first.
Sure.
Okay, so next, one of the archers is going to launch an arrow towards Hallam. As he sees you approaching one of his comrades, he's going to launch an arrow at you. That is a 25 to hit. Which I assume hits. Or sorry, 23 to hit.
To hit me? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that is...
Say that's Archer
You did
1.
make these for a reason, so where do you
Yeah,
want
there
the
you
fire?
go. Right in the center there.
Here?
Yep.
Oh, God. I'm
pretty
assuming
close
it's
for it.
not that aggressively burning yet.
No, but that is where it is.
That's where it'll
both.
probably be in a couple turns.
Sorry, what happened? Lawrence got attacked?
Lawrence is being attacked with an arrow. So you take 8 points of damage, and please, let me see here. Make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
As this arrow kind of sticks into your shoulder, you see embedded in your skin is this arrowhead with a green gem on it.
It's an 11.
11? Okay. So you are stunned for 1 round.
Ooh.
I wasn't.
Excellent first turn.
The arrow's gonna... Archer's gonna launch another arrow, but he misses the second arrow. So next up is the
What was the damage on that?
8.
8. Yeah, you take 8 points of damage. The
Did you say
largest,
the second arrow was at him?
The second arrow was at one of the other
Oh,
crew
okay.
members, but
Okay.
goes wide and misses.
Okay.
The largest of the orcs, which is number 4, is going to attack Captain Broadsides. That will miss his first attack. He will swing his large great axe down towards Captain Broadsides and connect with the second one, which is going to be... ...19 points of damage to Captain Broadsides. As this large great axe swings down and connects with his arm, and Captain Broadsides just kind of like blocks it slightly with his sword as it just sinks down and cuts into his skin slightly, and he just kind of yells out. Now one of the other orcs is going to attack. That would be number 7. Where's number 7? Okay, yep. So he's going to move up and attack that crew member there.
Oh, no, he's dead.
He broke
He's
his
dead.
knees?
He broke his knees and died.
Oh, no.
He is going to
Not the bees.
hit. So he's got a spear that he jabs towards this man. For...
Is it the 2 archers now? Or is it just so?
For 8 points of damage. 2, we'll say that is Shipman 1.
Not Shipman 1.
Takes 8 points of damage. Next up is number 8,
Oh my goodness.
who is going to hit with another spear. Yep, with that shipman, which he does hit.
Not Shipman 2.
I love that guy.
For 9 points to shipman 2. And he is going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon and make a second floating, glowing spear that he's then going to use to attack that man.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have magic
He's
users here.
he's a cleric?
Sorry.
What is that?
Stunned.
Oh.
And he
I
hits
hope it was
for
spiritual.
another 5 points. So Shipman 2 has taken 13 points of damage as you watch this big glowing spear just come down and stab into his into his shoulder blade, and the guy just oh!
Is that the sound?
It's the sound that he makes.
Could you do that again, please?
Oh!
Shipman 2! I'll use my reaction to yell that out.
Okay, sure.
Don't waste your reaction.
So that guy casted spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Alright, so he's concentrating.
Yep. Next up is Curiel.
That's
No,
me.
weapon is not Spirit Guardians is. Sorry.
Alright, so I'm going to run forward. What is my movement?
30 feet.
30 feet. Right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Run forward to there.
Okay.
And I am going to use a bonus action to...
Save Shipman 2?
Save him.
Oh! He's crying!
I'm dying! Help me!
Forget props. Does he actually yell that out?
I'm dying!
Paul!
It's getting dark, Captain.
Chat's saying things like Shipman 2 is the character I identified most with, and who really hooked me on this campaign and channel. I can't believe this.
Those are the comments we need on the Apple Podcast and iTunes.
Yeah, please, chat. Please go comment
Just
things like
flood
that.
our
Go to iTunes and comment that on our podcast, please. Reviewing it legitimately does help us, liking and reviewing it, but comments
Especially
like
for
that,
Shipman
people will have to listen to it after seeing comments like that. So if you have time, that legitimately helps.
That's actually great.
This one is the Not Great Tavern Tales podcast, but all the information's on our website, notgreatrpg.com.
Alright.
I'm dying!
So, I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Mantle of Inspiration. So I'm going to play a real cool song. No, I'm not using the banjo.
Hey, uglies!
I am specifically not using the banjo for this one. So, that's one of my bardic inspirations that I get to use.
Okay.
What is it? So I grant myself a wondrous appearance. So I'm gonna say like my scales are just like glittering.
Really
and,
glittery.
Like,
Okay,
really,
sure.
like it's like there's no light, but they're still glittering. No one really understands how.
Sure.
So a number of creatures I can see within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, 5 people. Go away.
I'm sorry, I'm dying.
So, 5 creatures that I choose within 60 feet of me get 8 temporary hit points.
Okay, sure.
So,
Shipman 2.
Shipman 2. Shipman 1.
Okay.
Cabin Broadsides.
Cabin Broadsides.
Okay.
Brina. And
What's happening to me?
Hallam
Okay.
are all going to get 8 temporary hit points.
Sure, so you guys all have 8 temporary hit points.
So go up to the top.
Me too or no?
No.
Single tier.
Ukubo didn't get it either. I only get 5 of them.
Ah.
And you guys are a little bit tankier, I assume, than the...
Anything else?
Yeah, so I'm going to... Actually, can I do that?
Lawrence just shifted just for
While
for
he was
reference.
stunned?
It's just his eyes.
The only thing you can shift when you're stunned.
To be fair, he did only move his eyes. He didn't shift. It was just.
So he's like completely
But he has to shift. Has to do.
That's-
Holland's got to shift.
Okay, so I'm going to then cast Thunder Wave. 15 for Q. Yeah, I'll ready my rapier in case someone gets close to me.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna leave it
Sure.
there because I can't really get close enough to
Then I'm out.
do anything.
Sure. Okay, so Captain Broadsides is then going to attack this large orc that's in front of him as he swings out with his appropriately his broadsword. Two hands just swings down towards him. Get off me, ship, you beast! And he is going to hit for 4 points of damage onto the number 4. And he's going to swing his second attack. Wow, and he nat ones. So he swings down and stabs his sword into the ship as this large orc just pulls his great axe up and kind of catches the sword and swings it down into the deck of the ship. And Captain Broadsides you just watch as like fear kind of washes over his face as he just pulls at his sword to try to get it out of the ship. Next up is Shipman 1.
All right,
Who's going to attack the orc
7.
in front of him, which is number 7. He is going to successfully hit for 5 points of damage onto number 7. And now we have Archer number 3, who is going to shoot an arrow back towards Curiel. That is going to be a 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
If you could make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex.
Yes. You take 4 points of damage as the arrow sings into your your shoulder, in an exposed area of you.
Yep. And that's gonna be 16 for the saving throw.
Okay, so you look over and you see a red gem that is pulsing, and you quickly rip it out of yourself and throw it, and it goes off into the water, and you are able to avoid the secondary effects.
Does it do anything?
As you
in the
throw
water?
it bursts into flames in the air, and ash rains down over the top of the ship.
Does it look really cool? Like,
I mean, yeah, but it's not good.
They're bomb arrows.
Yeah, it's
Hell.
pretty
I mean, do I look really cool? Like,
Yeah, it hits you and you just immediately react, rip it out, and throw it into the air.
Nice.
It
You said
blows.
it took 4 damage, right?
Yes, he's going to shoot a secondary at you, and I'm so sorry that is a natural 20.
No.
So you are going to get hit for... Well, he rolled a 1 on the die, so that's only going to be 13 points of piercing damage. Let's see.
Wait.
It's an 8, and then he rolled a 1. Because we're max die for the first one.
Oh yeah.
So 13.
All right. All right.
And please make an intelligence saving throw for me.
12.
Okay, you
You
are
said-
stunned for 1 round.
You said 13.
So you fail. You are stunned for 1 round.
That's not helpful.
Stunned.
I got that for you.
Next up is our boy in blue, Ukubo.
You weren't concentrating on any spells, correct? You had readied with your action, and your bonus action was doing your mantle?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. Now, that fire, has it spread whatsoever during this small time frame?
It has not.
Okay. I am going to then cast Ice Storm
Okay,
in a 20-foot radius.
sure.
It is a 40-foot high cylinder. I will center it here.
Okay,
So I will and catch the fire as well.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And no, I will not catch that one. So it's these 3 and the fire. They have to make dexterity saving throws. So 4 5, and 9.
Sure. Okay, so we'll say 4. Dexterity saving is going to be a 19.
Mm-hmm.
For 5, that is going to be a 7, so we'll certainly fail. And 9, you said? That will be 9.
Correct.
Would be a 20 with bonus. So
Yep.
2 will pass, 1 will fail. The fire will, of course, fail.
So it's 8 bludgeoning, and then I need to do the cold.
Okay. So they take half on the...
On a success.
Got it.
And 13 cold.
Okay. So it would be a total of 21, so half would be 10.
Correct.
Okay.
So Orc 4 takes half.
Yep.
He's taking 14. Orc 5 failed. He'll take
Yep.
the full 21. And then Orc 9 passed. He'll take the 10. And you said the fire is going to fail.
Yes.
So the fire, is it extinguished?
Yes.
Because it's a hail of icy rocks.
Yes, it is extinguished. You
Fantastic.
watch. You all watch as a storm of ice just throws ice rocks at the ship that stick into the ship and
Hail?
start freezing. Yeah, that starts they stick into the ship and hit some of the orcs, pelting them with this icy blast, and several stick into the ship and the fire goes out.
So this area is now difficult terrain. So
Okay.
it will take them it'll half their movement.
Sure.
So
okay.
those 3 will have half movement.
Got it.
For my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon and come up. And Spiritual Weapon attack number 8.
You got it. Beat him up. Save Shipman too.
26, so yes.
Everyone's
that will
favorite boy, Shipman 2.
For 13. That's number 8.
Okay. 13, you said?
Correct.
Cool. 13 points of damage. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like my new glorious tie-dye totem.
Okay, sure. So you
Just with a little bit of an ethereal wisp flowing off of it, so I know which one's not mine.
Sure. Yeah, so you see this large, glowing, colored totem, which you have not seen yet, having be all these colors. So you see like a, not quite tie-dye, but like a puzzle piece totem that's wispy, some blue and white kind of wisps off of the edge of it, and it just smashes down into this orc in front of it. It strikes him in the back, and
Good, very good. Ukubo's learning colors now.
yes.
And I'll conclude my turn.
Alrighty, Arthas, Mr. Glowy Eyes.
All right, sweet.
You are up.
I will step up my full movement, and as I do, as an action, I will use Divine Sense
Okay.
to see if what everything is. Are they just orcs? Are they evil? What are they?
They are orcs.
They
yes.
are orcs. Okay. And as I step forward, I'll use a bonus action because I can't reach them, and I'll shout out in Draconic, which is a very harsh language.
Okay.
The light will burn you away, and I'll shout it out as if to get their attention.
Very cool.
You know Draconic?
Yes.
So do I mean.
So you're the only one that can understand
Yes.
it.
Very good.
Hey, ugly.
Hey,
Oh, I should have done that in Draconic. No one would have known what I was saying, except Arthas, who would have been like, really?
That was cool as shit.
And I will ready my weapon.
Okay, sure. Next up is the skeletons.
Well, I can't do anything, so they're just going to wait for me.
Okay, sure.
And then
Next up is number 5.
Ugh. It's taking so long.
I know, there's a lot of people. Which one's number 5? So he is going to move through the difficult terrain. And
He'll
just,
have 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
You're welcome, Captain Broadsides.
Oh, no.
Saved your ass with
So
that 5
close.
feet of fucking spacing.
next up is number 9, which is the one that is directly in front of Hollum, I think. Or is that 6?
This should be 9, right?
That's 9. I
Yeah.
think 6
Yeah,
is
that's
in
9.
front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 6 is last.
Yep. So
okay. The 9 is
here.
also just going to start moving
is 6.
towards the 2 other shipmates.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to start moving through the terrain towards
There you
them.
go.
Next up is number 10, who is also going to start moving more towards Curiel and Ukubo at the back.
So this is now out of the difficult
Yep.
terrain. So that was 10 feet. So 15, 20, 25. Does it have 30 or 25?
It has 30. Yep.
There you go.
Okay. It is going to make a ranged attack at you with its...
like a hand axe?
let me make sure that this one... it's got a javelin. So it is going to pull a javelin off of its back and throw it towards you. 13, which I'm assuming does not hit.
Nope.
Okay, so you duck under this javelin as it whizzes over your head and strikes into the back wall of the ship and just starts vibrating.
Funny.
Next up, Brina.
Finally. Okay, so I'm going to move. My 30 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast slow. Like about.
I mean, yeah, I would move it up now since they moved.
Well, it's 40 feet. I don't really want to catch them, and I want to be able to catch this one.
Do you get to pick? Yeah, you get to pick which 6. You don't need to worry about hitting friendly people.
So then, yeah, wherever. And then, oh, Jesus. So about, like, here.
So
Okay.
4, 5, 9.
This one.
That
Right?
one?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's more like here-ish, so you're catching these 6.
Okay, then, yeah.
So 4, 5, 9, 7, 8, and 10.
They all need to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, she's casting slow.
Okay.
It's a lot of people.
Do we have slow things?
You have to make the wisdom saving throws, but I don't think so.
Is that a status condition?
No, it's like a spell effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm
So-
assuming it only affects movement.
No, it reduces their armor class. It,
Oh, wow.
It does a lot.
Dex saves, and it can't use reactions. And it can only, on its turn, use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And it can only make one attack during its turn.
Is its movement decreased too?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Cool. You said we don't have slowed...
No, you have to do wisdom saves.
Oh, sorry.
So, 4.
4 is a... 16.
Yeah, it passes.
Okay. 19 for the next one.
Pass.
9 for the next one.
So 7 fails. 8.
14.
Fail.
8.
10. Fail.
And there's one more.
There were 6.
What one's this? We did...
That's 9.
we didn't do 9 yet, so 9.
11.
Bam.
Cool.
So 10, 9,
7 and 8.
7, and 8.
So I'll use these unconscious ones.
Since unconscious, we just knock them over.
Correct.
And then for my bonus action, I just tell my skeletons to shoot the orcs.
Okay. You've commanded the skeletons. Next up is going to be Orc 6, which is right in front of Hollum. So it is going to swing down towards our lovely friend Hollum. That is going to be...
They all ignored my taunt.
Mm-hmm.
It sure did. Where is it? Sorry. There we go. 14, which I assume does not hit.
Does not.
He is
Okay.
stunned.
True, you would have advantage.
Okay, got it. Right. Nope, that's worse. Okay, so it's going to bonus action and make a glowing, floating spear and send it towards Hollum. That is a natural 20.
What number is that?
That is number 6.
Oh, one of the ones we didn't slow. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
We'll shift.
So you will take 12 points of piercing damage as this spectral spear strikes you in the center of your chest, but you are unable to move or react as you are stunned. So that would make you forfeit your action for this round since you wanted to prep your action to attack when he attacked you. But luckily this is the end of the order, so we're going right back to you. So you're up.
It's my go. Okay. I will attack the boy.
You got it.
15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. I will. I'm doing 2-weapon fighting. Even if I don't hit with the first weapon, I can still bonus action the attack. Okay, I'm going to do that. 18 to hit.
That will hit.
That one hits. And that is with the Warhammer. For 12 damage.
12 damage? Sure.
12.
You got it.
12. Whatever Warhammer does. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then extra attack.
Okay.
That one will not hit.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. I think that is it.
Okay, so you bring your weapons towards this man as he ducks under it, and as he comes back up, you strike him in the side of his head with the warhammer, and his neck kind of cracks to the side, and he is kind of dazed for a second and shakes it off and looks at you very angrily, while side-eyeing you, who has just yelled Draconic at him. Next up is going to be Archer number 1, who, having seen Arthas yell very loudly, is going to shoot you. He will miss his first arrow as it sails wide of the ship and splashes into the water. Another arrow comes arcing towards you. That is going to be a 13. Okay. Another arrow as you just you kind of duck under it and it shoots into the sky. Next up is the orc, big one that's in front of Captain Broadside. Is going to swing at him. Is going to hit him with an attack. Captain Broadside is going to take 9 points, so he's going to lose his temporary hit points and take 1 additional point, so he's taking a total of 20. And it's going the orc is just going to scream loudly as you hear his voice rocket through the air. In a sort of a battle cry. So each creature within 30 feet of this man will have advantage on attack rolls until his next turn.
Which guy was that? The
4.
4?
Is it cube or sphere?
It does not say. I'll say cube, I guess, or it just says within 30 feet.
Because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah, it's only going to catch a couple.
The sphere would not... I'm asking because the sphere would not catch this
Got
one.
it.
A cube would.
Okay.
So, currently catching 2. Cube catches 3.
Okay. Let me rule check.
I would probably guess cube.
That's what I would think. Yeah, it just says 30 feet.
I would assume cube
we'll assume
because
cube.
it's vocal.
Yep.
Okay. So 5, this is 9, and 7 for you have advantage. 5, 9, and 7.
5, 9, and 7. Cool. And he is going to swing his axe as he screams down towards Captain Broadsides again. We'll hit him again for 4 more points of damage. And he gets a 1 attack as a bonus action as a result of using Battle Cry.
Okay.
So he will do that. He will miss that attack as Captain Broadsides finally rips his sword out and parries this large great axe kind of up into the sky. And you can see his whole body is just shaking as he's pushing this back, and he just like grunts aggressively at this large orc. And now we are up to number 7, which is one of the ones that will have advantage, but it's slowed, so it would just be... So it doesn't have disadvantage, is that what it is? Because that's one of the ones I think that's slowed.
Yeah, that's one of the slowed ones.
No,
Yeah.
it should just be a minus. Okay, so half speed, penalty to AC and dex. No, so it doesn't have any penalty to its attack.
Okay, got it. All right, so it is
And
going
it can
to...
only make 1 attack.
Okay, got it. So that is number 7. Where is 7?
7 is
That one?
attacking Shipman 1.
Okay, he is going to natural 20 Shipman 1 with the advantage.
The less popular
He was so well
Shipman
developed.
one.
Mm-hmm.
It's Shipman 2 that everyone really cares
as he
about. though.
stabs into Shipman 1 with this spear for 14 points of damage.
Did the Shipmen go? Did they have turns?
Yeah.
Or did they just get...
They went last round.
They didn't... Neither of them made it onto my list.
You just ignored them.
Yeah.
How'd
You
forget
never
about the
cared for
shipman?
Shipman 1 and 2.
I don't know.
So he's taken a total of
both of them in
22.
initiative order.
Number 8 is going to go, and that is a 16. 8 is in front of Shipman 2. Rest in peace, Shipman 2. He's
What?
not dead. He's fine.
Gave him those temporary hit points. You better not.
Yes. So he gets hit for 13 points of damage.
Shipman 2?
Yes, so he's taken a total of 26 points. And he is going to use the spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Can't use a bonus action.
Oh, right, because of slow. So he will
Action
not.
or bonus action.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, so his spear just sits in the air above him. Next up is Curiel.
I'm stunned.
Okay. Your turn has been
Take it
consumed. You are no
Is it-
longer stunned.
It's
Yeah.
one turn.
Yep, one round. Captain Broadsides is going to swing at this large orc. Wow, he natural ones again and sticks his blade into the deck of the ship.
Oh my
Captain Sad Sides.
But he is able to rip it out, but he is unable to do an action. Captain Sad Eyes, oh god. Shipman 1 is going to attack and is going to hit the orc that is in front of him for 10 points of damage, which that is number...
Orc 1 was attacking?
Shipman.
Or
Shipman
Shipman 1. Hit Orc 7 for 10.
Okay, so orc 7 has taken 15 points of damage.
Correct.
Next is Archer 2 is going to launch an arrow towards Ukubo. First arrow is going to miss. Second one is a 17.
Nope.
17 misses. So you
What?
watch as this arrow...
I have a shield. I have 18 AC.
yeah,
Wow.
so you
I have a turtle shield.
you bop this arrow
Fucking big ass green thing.
off
Look
with
at that
your
shit.
with your shield as you just send it flying through the air off of the ship.
Turtle!
No.
Next up is Shipman 2.
Shipman 2!
Come
There
on,
we go. That's
baby!
what Shipman
He's
2.
dead.
No, he does hit though.
Take it to 8.
For 6 points of damage.
As he attacks, does he shout anything? This is very important.
Why? Why does he sound like that?
He's an
Yes.
old man.
He's dying.
I'm dying. So he hits
Help!
8 onto that's number 7.
8.
Number 8. Okay. Takes what I say 8 points.
Yes.
Okay, so he's at 21. Next up is Archer 3 is going to shoot an arrow towards Curiel.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Thank goodness.
The first one will
Stun
miss.
you again.
The second one will hit. That's a 17 on the roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what type of arrow it is.
A normal one?
Ooh, very exciting. Okay.
It's just a normal
Make a
arrow.
charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm good at that.
no!
That one.
Ooh!
She's the bits.
Okay,
I'm good.
you're good.
Okay.
So you again you snap this off.
How much damage did I take?
So you take 10 points of piercing damage from the arrow. So still 10 points, but you do not succumb to the effects as you watch this gem pulse, and you rip it out as you can feel it like these tendrils pulling at your
It was a
mind.
26, so I don't...
Yeah,
Like
but
the-
you can tell that they're there. You're not succumbing to it, but you can tell that this is something that is attempting to control your mind. Next up is Ukubo.
All right. Position myself here,
Okay.
not vacating the space of Orc 10.
Okay.
I will then cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay.
So
Tiny Ukubos.
Tiny Ukubos.
Oh,
Alright.
no.
So you watch as a bunch of glowing small Ukubos appear, totem in hand. I assume they all have the.
They all
color
have
totem.
little. I want each one of them to have a specific color.
Oh,
So
sure.
I want a red
absolutely.
one, a blue one, a gray one,
You got
like a
it.
green one.
You got a blue Kubo.
I have the fucking Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I'm Master Splinter.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Am I a rat, Don?
You figured it out. campaign's over. He figured out he's a rat. He's a rat fuck.
Charles.
So Age has taken drastically more damage, and I want to save Shipman too. I will use my bonus action and make a spiritual weapon attack at orc number 8.
Okay.
17.
That hits. Okay. Yeah, Blukubo, Grukubo, Rukubo, Yukubo.
For 11.
Okay, you watch as you strike into the back of this thing with your spiritual weapon, and the orc collapses in front of Shipman 2.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's
Knock
dead.
him out.
Took over 30 points.
Shipman 2 isn't out of the water yet, though.
Shipman 2 is currently safe.
Currently.
How's he looking?
He looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll conclude my turn.
Okay. Next up is Arthas.
I'm going to make an attack with my greatsword at the orc next to me. I'm going to aim for his stomach specifically. I'm going to sweep out.
Okay, sure.
Oh no! Oh no! 16.
Which orc are you attacking? Sorry.
6.
That will hit.
Okay, good.
That ties the AC.
And I will pop a smite.
Okay.
So that is +5. Oh, I'm bad at math. 14 slashing, and then the radiant.
Okay.
6 and 4, so 10.
Okay, so he's taking 36.
Extra attack, and I'm gonna smite him again. Now I'm gonna bring it down on his skull.
Okay.
14 plus 8. That's definitely hitting.
Definitely hits.
Oh no. 4, and then I get to re-roll this because of that thing. I don't remember what it's called.
Great weapon.
Yes. So 8 slashing.
Or great weapon fighting.
And then 6 radiant.
Okay.
So he's taking 50.
Okay.
Does he go down?
He looks bad.
He looks bad.
Looks bad. But he is not down.
Okay. And I will conclude my turn.
Okay. Next up is the skeletons.
Thank God. Okay. Do they just shoot at whatever
You pick.
orcs?
Yeah, you pick. You told them to attack the orcs, so I'll let you choose
I guess
which
all
orc.
4 of them to this one.
Sure. So you watch as the skeletons cackle in their bony language and
18 and 19 plus 4 for 2 of them.
yep,
6 plus 4, so 10, and then 19.
3 will hit, 1 will not.
Whoop whoop!
As they launch arrows directly into the chest of this large orc.
6, 11 plus 6, 9, or 8,
So 19.
and then 3 plus 5.
Another 8. So 27.
Okay, so
The
you
orc
watch
10.
as this orc takes a ton of arrows to the chest, and he stumbles around, and you can see that he does not look good, but he is not downed.
Sure.
But he looks bad.
Suck it, orc.
Next up is number 5, who is... Where's 5?
Yeah.
5 is there. He is going to get out of the difficult terrain. Actually, he's going to attack Captain Broadsides.
Yeah, he's right in front
Yeah,
of him.
yeah, he's going to attack Captain Broadsides with a large spear. That will hit.
Oh no. If Captain Broadsides dies, I have to navigate the ship.
That would make you the captain.
For 8 points of damage.
You're the captain now.
And he is one of the ones that can use his bonus action. So he will cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action, make a glowing spear, and stab down towards Captain Broadsides. That will hit. So that is for 5 points of damage. So what is he at right now?
37.
Okay. Yep. All right, that is his turn. Next up is number 9, who is the one that is front of Hull. No, that's 6. 9 is going to move towards Ukubo.
He enters my space.
Okay.
At 15 feet, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Do we hear a lot of
That is a
nail attack?
19.
Okay, so he'll pass. So he'll take half. He takes half of 19, so 9.
Okay, so he's taken 19 total. Next up is number 10.
I mean, he can still attempt to attack me.
Oh, sure,
because
duh.
he's got... Or no, he's slowed and he was... So, 5... No, he can still reach
Yeah.
me. 10, 15.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so he is going to hit you with his great axe.
Okay.
And that is a 10, so that attack will not hit, but he can't make another one.
Great.
So that is his turn. Greena.
Me. So I move about there, and I shoot in a line my lightning bolt, and it
Okay.
goes 100 feet out and 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So I should be able to hit.
You're going to slaughter Hallam
Hallam and Arthas and Ukubo.
No. It's only 5... It's how
It's
wide?
5 feet.
It's 5 feet wide, but like if you're sending it here to catch those, you're gonna slaughter Hallam and Arthas. Just as an FYI. That's why I said don't go that way.
When? That's what I was planning the whole fucking time! Can I just like move in between them and do it?
I mean, you could. Where were you before?
Like there?
Okay.
I mean, just go the other way. Like, go to here and fire that way.
True.
Because, I mean, when it's 5 feet wide, it's only going to go in the like, one square line.
Is that the right spot then?
I mean, if you angle it to catch these two, you'll catch Captain Broadsides.
Wait. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll...
The difficulties
sad.
of combat.
That's why I just hit him and shock him.
Hey, Orange Dragon, thank you very much for the $2.
I will tell you 100%, like, if you want to catch me, like, clip me, I don't care.
96.
What?
96 is what it would do.
Whatever. I don't fuck care.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
And it goes 100 feet.
Alright, wait, no, I'm not in the same line as those two. Yeah, then fuck it, just go here. You can go here and catch those 2, 4, and 5 that are attacking Captain Broadsides, and you won't catch any friends.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Can you move me there?
Okay, so you shift yourself over and kind of line up the shot straight between your friends.
Yes.
So, you're supposed to do dexterity saving throws for whoever's going to be in it.
Okay.
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm watching Brina do this and just...
Ooh. 4 rolls a 1 and 5 rolls a 12.
So they both fail.
Both fail.
So, 18, 28,
41.
41 if they all failed.
They both failed.
Okay.
Did I do it?
You deal 41 to 4 and 5.
Okay. 5 is dead. 5 just gets electrocuted and just falls to the ground in a pile of charred body. And 4 does not go down. So 4 is taken, it was 41.
Yeah.
So that would be 51, 55.
How's he looking?
He looks fine.
He looks fine.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
I'm gonna pop every smite one.
I'm gonna get him.
Next up is number 6, who is going to hit Arthas.
You mean attempt?
Attempt to hit Arthas. That is a 14, which will not hit. Man, they can't hit you. 16?
No.
Wow.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm holding my sword.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, they rolled really low for both of them, so that's just bad. Back to the top. Hallam, you are up, and as you are preparing to attack, you hear the familiar voice in your head that you have not heard for some time as the gem glows, and you see this pulse.
Stop them. Kill them.
Very good.
So you don't hear the voice, but you see the gem just glow brightly for a second and then go dim.
So this is through his shirt. I see this.
Yep.
I will attack number 6.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
And it's green, right?
Yes.
So that's going to be 9 damage, and then he gets a stack of that thing.
Yep.
You have the detail on that?
Yes. He looks very bad.
Okay. We'll bonus action, hit him with the other weapon. That's an 18 to hit. That's going to hit also.
That hits. So you describe how you would like to kill this meaty orc in front of you.
Sure, that's the Warhammer. So this one's going straight to his temple.
Okay. So just same as before, you clock him in the side of the head, and his body just almost does a full flip as you, Arthas, watch Column swing with what is your other weapon?
Battle axe.
Which is your dominant hand?
Right hand dominant.
Okay, so you swing with the battle axe and strike him in the side, and you watch as his left hand comes up and hits this guy in the temple. And both of these weapons hitting him from 2 different directions. His body flies up into the air, flies sideways, and just collapses to the ground in a heap.
Excellent.
Nice.
And then I will move up on to number 10 and do extra attack on that guy.
Okay.
Can we get rid of the ones that are dead?
Yeah, you can pull off
that
the
one's
attack, that's
a
fine.
21 to hit.
Ooh. 21 will hit.
This one, I will attempt to trip him.
Okay. Orange Dragon, thank you very much for the $3 donation. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So he's going to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, and that is number 10, you
10.
said? That is a natural 20.
Okay, so he's going to pass that, but he's going to take 13 damage.
Okay. So he is dead.
Okay.
That's 10 is dead.
Okay, and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Archer number 1 is going to attack Brina.
Can they? That's.
So that is a 13.
That's my class, so.
Yep, okay, so that hits. So let's see what type of arrow. Wow, several 4s. Okay, make a charisma saving throw, please. And you take 7 points of, 8 points of damage, so that negates your temporary hit points.
19.
19? Okay, so you pass the charisma saving throw, so you feel as these tendrils crawl at your brain, and you just kind of close your eyes and focus and brush them away. And you pull this arrow out, and another arrow is going to get launched through the air towards you, and that is going to be a 17, which will hit. And that is going to be a dexterity saving throw, please.
5.
Okay, you will fail that. So you take 11 points of piercing damage. And then you will take 2 additional points of burn damage as this arrow ignites and explodes in your arm, and you are burned for 2 rounds. So for 2 rounds, you will take 1d4 burning damage.
You have to make concentration saving throws.
Now or for that?
Your first one against the first of the damage you took.
With what?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
8.
So your slow concludes.
No.
Shitman won. No.
Shipman 1, no, he's dead again. Oh. Chat, can we get some Fs in the chat for Shipman 1? He's still alive, but he did fall over. Fs for Shipman 1, please.
He's struggling.
There's still difficult terrain there, right?
For my ice, it's over here.
Okay.
Let's see how long it lasts
Okay.
for.
Next up is the war chief, who is going to attempt to...
What's
That
Who
actually
is
concludes.
That's the one in front of Captain Broadsides.
Okay. Work 4.
Yes. He nat 1, so he swings his war axe straight down into the ship.
There's
into
so
this
many holes in
similar
the ship
holes
over there.
right where Captain Broadsides had hit. And he's going to have to use his other turn
That
to...
area is
It's
cursed.
like a magnet.
This is
right
this
under
is
the
like a
door.
really pathetic fight between leadership, honestly.
Who rips this out of the ship, but he does not get his extra attack with that. So that is his turn. So number 7 is now going to attack Shipman 1. That is a natural 20 on Shipman number 1. So that is going to be
I'm so concerned about Shipman.
13 points of damage, and you see Shipman 1 fall to the ground.
After I said it, he's good. Oh no.
Shipman 1 falls to the ground. Actually, no, he doesn't. He had 8 temporary hit points.
Yes, he did.
He has 8
yes,
temporary
he did.
hit points,
He's
so he does not. He's alive.
Looking
But
bad.
he looks
though.
bad.
He looks bad. Yep. Yeah, he looks bad. Yeah, he looks bad. He and Shipman 2 look not very good. Next up is the second archer, who is going to launch an arrow towards Curiel. That is an 18, so that will hit. Make an intelligence saving throw, please.
12.
Okay, you fail. You are stunned for
No!
I am not!
Also, this is a D4 to determine the gem, so I am very sorry. That is unfortunate.
How much damage did I
You
take?
take 12 points of piercing damage. It is going, and seeing the gem kind of stop you, it is going to launch its second arrow towards
HP check real
Ukubo.
quick.
Wait, it's targeting a different person now?
Yes,
Okay.
but it misses, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
All right. No, I was just curious because I would 100% slaughter her, but that's heartless me.
Yeah.
That's just straight heartless me. Oh, stun target. Feed me.
Good to know, right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Prepare yourself.
You too, Lawrence.
Yep.
I was so close. I was the next person?
You were the next. Yeah, you were the next person. And actually, I did that out of order because I was putting damage for Shipman. So you'll get a turn before you're stunned.
What?
I was writing
Yeah,
on
accidentally
under
did that
Shipman 1, and then I went to the next person, which was an archer. So I effectively skipped you. So you go
So you
first.
get a turn.
Yes.
I demand a
A
reroll.
pre-stun turn.
Yeah, you'll get a spree.
It doesn't feel right now.
I mean,
just
you just
feels-
know that you're gonna get stunned after.
Make it good.
Yeah, you literally just got a glimpse of the
Just
future.
stare at the arrow. Just bring it.
I prepare to be shot at.
This kind of ruins the cool thing that I was
No, it
going a little bit.
Was it something that requires concentration?
No, it just. So I mean, the insight's a little bit helpful. So I am going to use my bonus action to shout in Draconic, "Burn them with the light."
Okay. Okay. So mirror
I have one.
Arthas, you
Okay, there
scream,
you go.
"Burn them with the light."
Subtle.
And you feel inspired.
Arthas, roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh no, I'm scared.
How erect?
The 2 zeros is 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's 104%.
Okay, so you have advantage on your next attack because you are so juiced up hearing your not super violent Curiel scream,
wait.
"Burn
Did
them
you
with
roll
the light."
2 zeros on this
Yes.
and then a 4 on the
Oh,
other?
so that's
so
a
you're
4.
actually only 4%.
So that would
right?
be. You didn't hear it, and you.
I
don't
thought
have
you said
advantage.
you roll all zeros.
No,
So it's
he.
40%.
What? It's bardic inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'm giving
definitely
him my.
heard
You don't, yeah, you don't have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he.
You're offended
What?
that she's
He just
copying.
didn't care.
Yeah. You're not erect.
Yeah. I was just gonna give you free
Sad
advantage.
light noises.
I didn't realize you were doing bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
It's
My
yeah,
mistake.
I was waiting that whole time
My mistake.
because I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool.
Kid inspired.
And then this This is a bad idea, knowing what the future holds for me. But I am going to.
If you move towards me, you get to reroll because you get this is a saving throw.
Yeah, but I don't know any.
No, you saw.
I know nothing.
I know nothing. There's bright aura around you. I don't see it.
What's up? What are you doing?
I'm going to make an attack with my rapier.
Sure.
Stab this man.
Yeah.
That's number 4. Or no, that's number...
There's another hole in the floor.
9.
Okay. Yeah, you stab your rapier into the ground, and then you're going to be stunned.
And maybe I got stunned
On the
because
next
I was
turn.
spending too much time
Probably,
trying
yeah,
to
you were
kill
bent down and you weren't paying attention to the arrow. And,
I love that this is happening right next to me. Just turtle. Okay. Not great.
Captain Broadsides is going to now attack the large orc in front of him. He's going to miss the first attack.
Not one.
And he misses the second attack, so he
of
swings
shit,
as this war chief just smacks his attacks out in front of him, and he's unable to contact. And you can see that Captain Broadsides is kind of breathing a little bit more heavily, starting to sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is the archer that stuns Sarah after Shipman 1's death. Now it is Shipman 2's
Wait, Shipman
turn.
1 died?
Or no, I'm
Nope,
sorry.
he didn't die.
Shipman
he's
1's
back
almost
He's
dead.
back from the death. Back from the dead. So now it is Shipman 2's turn, who's going to
Thank you.
The true hero.
move around and go to attack the orc that is in front of Curiel and Ukubo,
The savior of Settandor.
the savior of Settandor. That's true.
Truly is.
Shipman 2.
He does hit his attack. Max damage, 8 points of damage. That is number...
This one?
Yes.
7.
No, sorry, the...
Not damage.
This guy?
Yes.
9.
Okay, so he takes 8 points of damage, so he is at a total of 27 points. Next up is Archer 3, who is going to launch an arrow at Brina. No, you were already hit. Yeah, it's going to be Ukubo,
Big blue
because that's who
man.
the other one was targeting. Wow, man, they just can't fucking hit you. These rolls are so bad. 18?
Yeah, 18 times.
Okay,
So I'm the only one in the no-hit club.
yes, make an intelligence saving throw.
No death
me?
club.
Yes, but how many kills do you have?
Hey, I fucked that guy up.
A 5, so I'm assuming I'm stunned.
Yes,
You're a
you are
kill
stunned
stealer.
for 1 round. And you take 6
Okay,
points
good.
of piercing damage.
My spiritual guardian's
Oh no, we're
complete.
both stunned.
Okay,
And they're next to each other.
And you said how much damage?
6 points.
6.
Piercing. Yep.
Ukubo and I are just
So
standing
your
there.
turn will be
Yeah,
skipped.
I'm distracted by you doing your
Yeah.
fucking bullshit right next to me.
And you don't see this
Huh?
thing stab into you. Immediately stunned. So that
Turtle
skips your
like
turn.
Jack Floor.
So you can take the stun off if you want your. Well, I guess until your next turn, you're still technically stunned. But
Correct. When
yeah.
people well, no, because I would be stunned until the end of my turn. My turn would
Right.
begin,
Yes.
and
So
then I
yes,
would
this
lose
will
stunned.
conclude. Correct. Yes. All
Fuck
right.
you and your bullshit advantage.
Arthas, you're up. Thank you very much for the
Please.
follow.
Please move me 30 feet towards that Mr. War Chief man. Mm-hmm. Okay, so how far away am I?
35.
Thank you, Siren.
You need to be 30.
30 feet for burning hands.
No, I wanted to actually, dash me.
You got it. You're 5 feet out.
Okay. Oh, shit. I don't want to
Use
use
your
my...
bonus action. Spit on him.
I'm going to use my bonus action to shout in Draconic again. Specifically at this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you fight in the dark because you fear the light. I'm just going to scream it at him in a harsh dragon language.
Okay. He looks towards you.
Good.
You have got his attention.
And I'm going to turn the high beams on in his face.
Okay. Next up, Skeleton Boys.
You could be saying really anything. Like, you're saying all this cool stuff, but you only now know that I can understand. You can say,
This one or
do
this
the
one?
hokey pokey.
This one? 7.
I attack 7
Okay.
with all 4 of them. 19 and 17 plus 4 each.
Yep.
What? Oh.
19, and then 4 plus 4, so 8. So that one doesn't hit.
Yep.
those
So
three.
3 hits, 1 miss. Same as before.
Okay. So 6 plus 8.
Wait, what?
6 plus 8, because it's... I rolled 2.
You're doing the damage? Oh, you did 2 together? Wait, what?
I rolled 2 together. So one would be plus 4 and the other one would be plus 4, yes?
No. For damage, it's plus 5.
Oh, fuck, yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. So
What did I
that's
just
10.
say?
You said 8.
8,
Yeah.
so it's 10.
You rolled a 6 plus 10, because you're doing 2
Can
at
I
the damage.
redo that? Because I'm confused.
You're doing 2 of the damage rolls at a time.
Yes.
So each of those is plus 5. So you're just adding 10 to this. So this is an 8 plus 10 is 18.
Okay.
You only hit with one more. You hit with 3 skeletons.
Yeah. So 5 plus 1.
So 6.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So you deal 19.
He is dead.
Okay.
You watch as Orc 7 falls to the ground in front of Shipman 2, Shipman 1, I'm sorry, effectively saving his life.
Shipman 2 is not in the clear.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Shipman 2, please. So next up is...
Captain?
Nope, number 9.
Did the captain go?
Captain went, yeah, he missed his attacks.
Oh my god, this guy.
Number 9, which is...
The one that's
By me,
surrounded
Kirio,
by
and-
3 people.
Okay, he's going to hit Ukubo.
Sure. I'm gonna let him hit me.
Okay.
I literally am gonna drop my guard.
Well, you're stunned.
No, I'm not.
not
My
stunned.
stun
Oh, shit,
concluded.
you're right. Okay. You drop your guard. Okay. For 8 points of damage.
Okay, I'll Nature's Wrath him.
Okay.
It's Wrath of the Storm is that one.
Okay.
But I will Destructive Wrath that, so he takes 16, and he has to make a dex saving throw. See whether or not it's the full or half.
He's dead, regardless.
Good.
Yep, so he hits you and dies.
Good.
Got what he deserved.
Mm-hmm.
So you two watch as, and Harlem, you also see this, as Ukubo drops his guard, gets hit, and the guy in front of him just explodes with a wrath of storms. Lightning just erupts from Ukubo and kills this man.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Brina. So you'll take 1d4 burning damage as you are burned this turn.
Do I roll it?
Or
do you not?
I can if you want.
Okay.
3 points of burning damage.
Okay, so I'm going to use Flaming Sphere after I move up. And I'm going to cast it on 4, and it's a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 18.
That pass.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 6 points of damage because it was half.
Okay. 4 takes 6 points, so he is at 61.
On my bonus action, I tell my skeletons to start shooting at the archers.
Okay, sure. How far can they shoot?
320 feet.
Then you're good. Okay. So next up would be back to the top of the order. Harlem, you are up.
Okay. I guess start moving me toward 4.
Okay.
Do you want to dash?
No, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna teleport 30 feet
Okay.
toward 4.
Mm-hmm. The Flaming Sphere is here, so I'll put you here.
Yeah, as long as it's within 30 feet.
Yep.
And I will attack him.
Cool.
That is a miss. Extra attack.
Okay.
That one is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
I will attempt to disarm him. He's going to make a strength saving throw.
Sure. That is going to be a 22.
So he is not going to be disarmed, but he is going to take 13 points of whatever. It'd be slashing damage, I believe.
Okay, he said 74.
And he'll have a stack of the thing.
Yep. I gotta read that real quick.
I think it's at the start of my turn.
Okay.
I believe. Let me double check.
I actually have it on paper, now that I think about it.
Yeah, start of my turn.
Got it. Cool. Okay. So Archer number 1 is going to shoot again at Ukubo, having seen you just obliterate his friend. 18.
Mm-hmm.
Actually hits. Make a dexterity saving throw.
That one.
Okay. So you will take...
The flat damage and then have the burning arrow
Yeah.
in me.
So you take 4 points of burning damage as the arrow explodes.
How large is that explosion?
It's not enough to damage somebody else. They're small
Okay.
charges. Yeah.
Okay.
4 fire and then how much piercing?
8 points of piercing.
12.
And it's going to launch a second arrow at you again. That one will miss.
Okay.
Next is the large orc, who is going to turn towards Arthas and swing with his large great axe.
Is he moving towards Arthas? Because Arthas is 10 feet away from him.
He is.
Does that provoke?
Captain Broadsides and
Yep.
our good friend.
Make an attack of opportunity, Hollum.
Attack of opportunity.
Man,
If you want
Captain
to.
Broadsides nat ones and puts his blade into the deck again.
Oh my god.
Attack of
Wow.
opportunity, 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Thought I liked this guy.
That's
Turns out he's useless.
11 damage.
Okay.
And that's on
His turn.
that's on
As a reaction.
number 4.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm hitting him with the battle axe again, who's this?
He would get another stack.
Does he? It says if you attack again with it this turn, and they've already taken one this turn,
It's
then
a
I would
different
roll
turn.
a d20. So it's a different turn.
Different turn with
Yeah,
a
so
round.
he takes it. Yep. He will take it.
Okay, he'll just straight take it. I don't even need to roll for it.
Uh,
Because the other one happened on my turn, and this is happening on his turn.
no, you don't have to roll. Yep, it just
So he's got
happens.
2.
Yep, he's got 2 stacks. Okay, and he's going to attack Arthas. Almost a 20. Would have rolled off it. So that one will miss. Second attack with the great sword. That is an 18 on the roll, so that will hit.
Yep.
Okay. For 20 points of piercing or slashing damage as you get slapped with his large stone-handled great axe as it crushes into your chest.
Lovely.
Next up is Curiel.
I am stunned.
You are stunned. Captain Broadsides is going to take his first action to pull his sword out of the ship, which he will do, and then he's going to swing at that man, and he will miss.
Captain B-sides.
I swear.
Shitman-
Has he hit any of them?
Yeah, he hit the guy a couple times, but he also stabbed his sword into the deck several times also.
Is his sword still okay? Like, is it broken?
No, it's fine. It's good. It's good. Shipman 1 is going to kind of step to the side slightly and see that you 3 are beating up this large man and not run forward into the fray because he is not doing great.
So would you like to have him run that way towards
He is going
the
to
deck
run,
and
uh,
hide?
Yes, but not towards the skeletons. So he's going to turn and go the other way towards the front of the ship because that's terrifying.
Sure. Goodbye.
Next up is Archer 2, who is going to attack Arthas. That is a 20 to hit. Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
18.
Okay, so you will not take the fire damage. You take 5 points of piercing damage from the arrow. Another arrow soars through the air towards you. That will hit as well. For this one, make an intelligence saving throw, please.
5.
Okay, you are stunned for 1 round.
Lovely.
Not in the no
And what was the damage?
The damage for the second one is going to be 6 points of piercing. Next up is Shipman 2, who is going to turn to Ukubo.
Oh.
And
I thought he was going to run away.
he is, but he's first going to use his action. Both of you okay? That wasn't his voice. Are both of you okay?
Oh my god.
The savior of Settandor.
Y'all alright?
Not really.
Turtle hurt.
Well, I ain't got no... I'm not a healer.
All right,
I
get
ain't
out
got
of here,
nothing.
so we don't have to.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. He runs off.
That makes
Bye.
you
I love you.
hurtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's off.
Turtle is hurdle.
Has a great accent. Thank you very much. Next up is Archer 3, who is going to shoot at Captain Broadsides with the first arrow, which is going to hit. Captain Broadsides is going to make a charisma saving throw. Please. He passes, so he is fine. Second arrow at Hollum, which is going to miss because that is a 2. So that sails wide, and you watch as this arrow sails off the ship. And we are now at Ukubo's turn.
All right. Well. I will stay 10 feet away. I'll utilize my bonus action, recast spiritual weapon,
You got
resend my ninja ukubos at him.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
For 10.
Okay.
And then for my action, I will utilize my beautiful chain whip. Try to whack him in the fucking skull. I nat 1. I'll kill Captain Broadside.
Ooh, maybe you'll jostle me unstunned.
Could do that.
Or maybe you'll just
Captain
put another
Broadsides
hole in the
unfortunately does
floor.
not dodge the attack and does
Oh
get
my
hit.
God.
Please roll your damage on Captain Broadsides.
See, I was thinking, it's a weapon, but if he nat ones, the guy's just really into it.
That's good.
You accidentally inspired him.
You found his kink.
My quarters later.
Blue men with whips.
Oh, God. It's Blue Man Gert.
I just immediately think of, oh my god, Tobias Funke.
Yes.
That show is weird.
It's so weird. It's great.
So 6 bludgeoning and 4 force.
Okay.
And I knock him 10 feet that away.
Okay. You knock him back.
Get him out of dodge.
Right? I'm helping!
4 points of force, and then how many for the other one?
6 points of bludgeoning.
6, okay.
So that's 10 total.
Okay, he does not look good.
I got him out.
Yep, but you knocked him away. Arthas, you are
Get
stunned.
out while you can.
I am no longer stunned.
You are no longer stunned. Skeletons are going to shoot at the archer boys.
Okay.
Are they shooting at
guess
the
that's
archers,
3.
or are they shooting at the Captain Man?
She commanded them to shoot
Yeah.
at the archers.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's stop.
Okay.
Stop
So,
bombarding us with arrows.
yeah. I'm gonna shoot him towards 3.
Okay.
8 plus 4.
Nope.
17 plus 4, so that one hits.
Yep. One hit.
20.
Yep.
And then 19 plus 4. So
Yep.
3
So
again.
3 hits again.
Jesus Christ!
That one skeleton's fucking slack.
I imagine
You
it's the
gotta fire
same
him.
one every time.
Yeah. That's the guy's wife that you terrified him with.
Keep that one, kill the rest.
17.
Okay.
And then 9.
26.
Okay. 26 points of damage.
To number 3.
Yep. Number 3. Who's not looking good. Next up is Brina.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Okay.
at 4, Orc 4.
Well, you already cast it.
Yeah, so you just have to move it,
You
right?
just move it, yeah. Now because it's out, it's your concentration. You just slam it into him.
Well then, yeah.
And you will also take
slam
the
it.
1d4 of burning, which is 3 points of burning, and you are no longer burned.
Okay. He does a dex save.
Okay. Wow, he rolls really well on dex. 20 with bonus.
Okay, he gets 3.
Okay. Taking 98 points.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's just your bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so you
shit.
still have an action.
Moving it is just your bonus action.
So then I
Does
will...
that mean she can't command the skeletons?
I mean, I don't have to
Correct.
this time.
Yeah. Well, if they're still
once they
following
know.
the same
Yeah.
command, they'll
Oh, okay.
follow the same command.
Yeah, they're going to just beat the shit out of these archers.
I'm going to move 30 feet that way. And then I'm going to cast whatever the fuck this name is, Scorcher.
Agonizer's Scorcher.
It is a weird one.
I love them.
And it's going to shoot 30
meet
feet
him.
long,
Hmm?
but 5 feet wide, so it should just
So
hit.
yeah, you won't catch anybody.
Yeah.
Cool. Dex saves. Make another wonderful dex save, Don.
Natural 20. Ooh, wow.
This guy's just dodging fire all over
Yeah.
the place.
6, 11. It's only 3 of those. Whoops. 4.
15,
15,
so 7.
so half.
Okay. So he has taken 106. That was 7, right? Because he was at 98.
Yeah. So 105.
105. Yep. I can do math.
It's okay, I can't either.
It's fine. I don't need to. I work on a computer. I don't need to use my brain. Okay, next up, top of the order, Holland.
Okay, so reading it again, he had a turn.
Right,
At
so
the end of his turn, he would roll to see if he gets rid of any of those before I roll the damage for them at the top of my turn.
No,
So-
he takes the damage first. So let me do that actually.
Huh? He would roll them at the. It would have been on his turn
Yeah,
that he
he
rolled
should.
to see to
Yes,
get rid
well,
of
he also would have rolled for the damage on his turn too.
Oh, you.
Yes, it's on
okay.
his turn. So he takes 4 and takes 4, so he takes
Okay.
8. So he's at 113. Doesn't look good. He's gonna roll. He removes all stacks but 1, so he has 1 stack left.
Okay. Okay, and now it's my turn.
Yep.
I guess I'll take a step toward him and make an attack.
Okay.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
That's going to be 10 slashing damage and another stack.
Describe how you kill this large orc chief.
I forgot to use this.
I'm going to try and lop dude's head off.
Okay, sure. Yeah, make a strength check.
7.
Okay, yeah.
half off.
You embed it into his neck
Sure.
and watch as his body crumples to the ground. His head doesn't fall off, but you've got it embedded in his neck.
Okay. Dislodging that. So I've how far away from the ship are these archers on the hill?
I'll say that
Like
they're
from the edge of the
they're
ship.
probably 200 feet.
From the edge of the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I will.
Don't die.
I guess move further away from them. There's nothing I can do about the guys on the hill.
Sure. So the archers, seeing that their leader has fallen, are going to start leaving.
Oh, they don't get to do that. No. No.
So they're all going to turn and move as a unit. But I'll do
On
it
their turns?
yeah, I'll do it on their turn. So archer number 1 is going to move 30 feet.
Oh my god, they're all going.
Curiel, you're up.
I'm
They're 200 feet away.
going to run forward.
10, 20, 25, 30.
And that puts me within 60 feet of this archer, right?
You said they're 200 feet off the water,
Yes.
Oh,
so no.
never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
They're gonna get away. I
Never
would assume.
mind.
Unless Ukubo's gonna do something.
Forget all of that.
Can you make me go faster?
I don't have that as an option. I am going to, I guess, dash instead over to Captain over here.
Okay.
Because he's looking the worst.
He doesn't look good. Yeah.
And,
He's definitely the worst off out of all of them. But they're all pretty bad.
I guess actually I don't even need to dash. I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Okay. What's your word? Give us the word.
Oh, this is.
It's hot outside.
Hey,
Lovely weather we're having.
Ramos Reptar, Mike, thank you for following.
Draconics,
How many
nobody
weeks has
knows.
it been since you've been on Princess?
Come off!
It's gonna be in a Draconic, and it's gonna
Okay.
be terrible.
Thank you, Mike.
Just terrible.
Okay.
That's-
Sure. So you just mutter some stuff in Draconic.
Thank you. I don't know what that meant, but I feel much
What
better.
do I hear, Sarah?
Terrible.
Terrible?
So he takes 8 points. He regains 8 points of damage.
Okay.
He heals 8 points.
Sure. Archer 2 is going to move 30 feet. Archer 3 is going to move 30 feet, and then Ukubo's up.
Fuck.
It's all good, Mike. I'm just messing. What kind of friend would I be if I didn't harass you a little bit?
That's what this all is, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna begin to run.
Yep.
As I run this way, I'm going to cast Water Walk.
I'm gonna give you a. Can I give you a look before you dart?
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna give it to you. I can give it to everybody I want.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So I'll give all of us Water Walk. Ha 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 ha. And then I can only run my 30 feet.
Okay.
Eventually, I will catch them and cast Sleet Storm.
Okay.
In several
Yeah.
subsequent
So
turns, if
we'll-
you would like to.
Yeah, we're just going to speed it up.
Because
You
they're
catch up to
running
them.
their 30 feet like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, I hope they don't catch us.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean,
Can I
realistically,
make my skeletons
they
move
can't
then?
kill you. So if you would like to just speed up and tell me how you as a collective group beat the shit out of these orcs or what you would
How
like to do.
much? So how far away am I from Ukubo right now? If we do the math,
After I move.
if we do the math, I'm moving 90 feet every
Sure.
time.
Oh, my goodness.
True.
I'm gonna move, dash, and teleport 30
Yep.
feet every turn.
Yep.
You can do that every turn.
Sure can.
What?
Uh-huh.
So you will all arrive.
Yeah, I would eventually cover them in a sleet storm, so that's
Yep.
why they all fall prone and are crawling in my ice storm. And
Yep.
I'll just
How many turns does it take us to catch them?
Do I catch them first?
You would catch them before
Not
the rest, yes.
necessarily.
No.
I can also Misty Step.
Okay, so you two arrive at the same point and watch as they are crawling inside of Ukubo's ice storm.
Wonderful. First one.
Okay, so we'll say collectively you two kill the first one together.
My
The three of you arrive. Your skeleton army.
are
I
shooting
get 3
at
attacks.
They're very strong.
Should I eventually
I
catch
imagine
up?
I have advantage if they're crawling.
You hit all of them, and
they're
you guys just mush them into a paste.
Cloud of daggers at one of them.
Okay,
I don't know which one.
sure. Brina?
Bonding experience.
Lots of chill touch.
We're much closer. now.
Okay, so you freeze them while they're being frozen.
Yes.
What do your skeletons do?
They're just shooting at them in the face with some arrows.
Yes, they just walk up. The one still misses.
But they're still 80 feet away from them. 'cause
Okay.
That's
Yeah, the arrows are just... They're like wrong
Does it hit
direction.
itself?
No. Well,
Actually, can I cast sleep?
no.
on
If
them?
it's 80 feet away, which they are, they can't. That's
he
the
could
range.
aim straight up.
True.
Make an attack roll. Let's see.
17 plus 4.
Okay, no. He still misses, but it doesn't hit himself. Ukubo, how are you killing
I'm not
him?
going to go with them. I'm casting the sleet storm and just looking at it.
Okay, so you're just watching.
Ukubo is
Okay.
snow.
Ukubo makes snow. Ukubo is snow. Okay.
Can I
Father Christmas.
Oh no.
Ho ho, get in the hole. Yeah, I just have 9 pigs that carry my sleigh.
And the squirrels at the front. The squirrels
they
right
throw
off.
the presents.
Yeah.
You can't borrow my cloak.
I don't need it. Kids have to leave me totems out instead of cookies.
No, it's just leaves.
Yes, they leave me leaves. I love it. I'm gonna check on fucking Captain Broadsides, make sure that yes, he is okay and the other people are okay. Yes, they're dead.
They died.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
if you have a final action, go for it.
Well, I was gonna say like I could
Hey,
cast
Elboy.
sleep on one of them,
Sure.
and we could interrogate them if one of them is still alive.
I remember how that went.
You don't have your.
Yeah, you did.
Sure. You want to
Alright.
cast sleep?
Yeah, I'll cast sleep.
Okay.
So they have to. I roll 5d8.
You would just put them to non-lethal 1 hit point and then
Yeah.
sleep them.
Really, yeah. They're
You don't
asleep.
need to roll.
You have a sleeping archer.
Okay, I got 2.
Man. So as
No, but they're.
that would have been helpful to
Okay.
have the club now. Just
Yep.
beat him until you know he's at 1 HP,
Yep.
and then you put him to sleep.
They're
We can
asleep.
catch him.
I want to go over to the body of this chieftain-style man.
Okay.
Ah.
So you see that he has like war paint, orcish war paint markings on. He is dressed in furs that are kind of dark furs to obscure themselves in the night. He's got his big stone great axe. He's pretty outfitted compared to the rest. Are you
guys
looking
gonna
for
help me
something in
carry the
particular,
sleeping
or
archer
just in
back to
general?
the-
I'm going to try to spare the dying, this man.
Okay, sure.
Oh. So I don't even need to carry this guy back.
Are you able
I'll
to?
do it.
Is it an hour? It's an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So you spare the dying.
So he's still... I can see that he begins to breathe again. He'll
Yes.
be unconscious but stable.
Unconscious but stable.
Where's the club?
Oh, no, the other man has that one.
Yep.
So I'm going to pull out some of my rope and, begin finding this orc man's hands behind him, and I'm going to take any weapons that he would have on his person
Okay, sure. Yeah, you
from
take all
him,
his
like
stuff.
ensuring that he doesn't have anything like hidden in his boots or any
Yes.
bullshit
Doing
like
your
that.
due diligence, yes.
I presume we're doing the same thing to the archer that.
Yes. Yep,
Not-
you tie him up and you guys start walking back towards the ship, which has
put them
stopped
on
moving at this point, the anchor having been dropped.
Very important question.
Yes.
When Holland was teleporting, was he casting anything or was he just blinking?
Was just blinking.
There was no mist around him, nothing.
It's
I can't discern the
Yeah, it's a
magic.
blue mist.
A blue mist? Okay.
Yes. Similar to yours, but you don't see him, do anything.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Except aggressively move forward.
Yeah, he just aggressively moves,
Okay.
shifting as he does.
With the archers, I would have checked for some of these arrows that had gems on them.
Yeah, so you get 12 arrows. We'll say 4 of each.
Okay. And they are...
So there's one that is the intelligence saving throw. I can just give you the stats, but it's it's green, red, and purple, which is intelligence saving of 13 or be stunned, dexterity saving of 13 or burned for 2 rounds, and charisma saving of 13, which would be controlled for 1 round.
Good thing none of us got that one.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a bad.
Mm-hmm.
And charisma and dex.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me the info on those
Okay.
later.
Yep. So you guys are walking back towards the ship.
I'm afraid to search anything. I don't want to find another small man.
Fair enough. So you guys start walking back towards the ship.
As we're
are you
heading
doing?
back to the ship,
Mhm.
I go up to some of the. No, they wouldn't. Never
You got
mind.
bones.
They're not bones yet.
I know, they're still zombie.
Get
That'd
the
be
bones
cool
out
if
of
you
them.
could, rapidly
Yeah.
age a body to just make it bones immediately.
I
Zombie
mean,
orcs
can I
sound
just,
strong.
like,
Caduceus
skin
can do
one
that.
Void them.
Or two.
I mean, you'd have to take it with you. It's going to take you a while to
I
skin.
pull out my
No one wants
Tensor's
some orc
floating
shank?
disc, and I put 2 of them on my disc, like on top of
Okay,
each
so
other.
you have 2 orc archer bodies that you are
So
then going
big
to.
bone.
Yeah,
There's
big
also a bunch
bones.
of them already on the ship.
Well, bigger
Yeah, there are
bones
some on the
than
ship.
humans.
She
Yes,
wants
bigger
2
bones.
more.
I want all of them.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at Holland and say, stay away from that one.
So you just over there like.
As she's loading them up.
And Harlem, you as you're walking back to the ship, you just hear, "Good."
Good.
And we will end it there. Ukubo on
I'm
the
not
ship
looking so
talking
hot.
to Captain Broadsides. The three of you heading back towards the ship, and Brina dancing behind you with her
And I'm
two
skipping.
happy orc friends. Let me just write down real quick. So you guys have the orc war chief tied up.
And an
Orc
archer.
archer tied up. And Harlem 4 times each arrow. Cool. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed. If you are new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. We play D&D 3 to 4 times a week, depending on the week. You can go to our website, notgreatrpg.com, to find our schedule and all the other fun stuff about us, as well as see our recaps of our previous episodes for our shows. You can find our stuff that gets turned into several podcasts. You can also see our shows all get uploaded to YouTube, so you can watch them on there as well. Very accessible content, very easy to watch. So thank you guys so much. We will be back on Tuesday with the 5th episode of the City of Oshwamp, where we will be adding an additional player, which is very exciting. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Tuesday evening.
Also,
Thank you.
we will be at PAX Unplugged this
Yes,
weekend.
we will be. PAX
Coming up.
Unplugged on
We
Saturday.
will be there on Saturday.
We'll be there probably all day. So if you
We'll be
if
wearing
you
our
see us,
shirts.
we'll have our Not Great RPG shirts, which is very exciting. So if you're in the area, I'm going to have some stickers and some pins on Saturday at PAX Unplugged. So assuming they let me take pins in, I'm pretty sure that you can. I looked at the rules and said it was fine. So we'll see. Or I'll get them all confiscated and be very sad. We'll find out. But yeah, we'll be at PAX Unplugged. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you very much for the follow there. Fun with Orange Dog. Let me read back through them. It's Maddie Buh, Ass Sarontas, Orange Dragon 1, as well as thank you for the donations. Fleepy, the Mandy, Silly Cat, Gally, and Eric with the subs. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday evening. We'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then next Sunday. Bye-bye, everyone.
Good night.